Designing with it. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? What's happening with it, man? Y'all do me a favor, like and share, like and share, like and share, man. We got a good show planned for you guys, man. What's happening with it? 8 o'clock on the dot. I told y'all I was gonna be on time. Told y'all I was gonna be on time. What's happening with it? Y'all make sure y'all speak as y'all come in the building, man. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? I see y'all on the ground. What's happening? I see y'all. I see y'all. Do me a favor, like and share, man. Do me a favor, like and share as you come in the building. We got a good show planned for y'all, man. I'm waiting on my awesome co-host, Kev the comedian. He'll be in here in a minute. My dog will be here in a minute. What's happening? Who that is? What's up, Miranda? I see you. I see you. I see you. I see you in the building. Do me a favor, like and share. You asking, what's up, family? Where's my family? Yeah, he should be here any second. Any second. You know, you like to. Oh, there we go right there. There we go right there, Miranda. What's up, Cat the comedian? Hold up, we get to here, Cat. Yeah. Oh yeah, Cat. You see something? Yeah, let me see. Where you at, big brother? I just added you, Cat. Where you at, big brother? I don't know what's going on, Cat. There you go.
You see me?
There you go. Hey. Oh. Yes, sir. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I hear you, yeah.
You can hear me?
I hear you just fine.
All right, all right. I see us, man. Look, it's blocking your face, sir. We can't see your
I
face.
know, trying to just go out. I gotta do like MC Murder, like OG Murder.
I see you. I see you. I see you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I see you. Oh, there you go. Give me a little more extra light, bro.
A little bit more light. Hold on. Let me adjust myself.
A little more light, man.
You see me now?
Light. What's up, Richard? Richard Johnson. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I hear that, Kev. I hear that, Kev. Yes, sir. I heard the clap, sir.
Yeah. Man. Hey, I'm trying to see if I can get my studio like your studio.
Hey, come on. Come on. Yeah. My dog. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? I see y'all on the ground, man. Shout out to everybody on Instagram. Y'all do us a favor, like and share, man. Get the comment. Look, that's how we know that let everybody know that hey, somebody liking something, right? You're gonna alert everybody, all your followers, whoever likes something. Yeah, that man, put them in the algorithm right quick. Do us that favor. What's up, y'all? We got a good show planned for y'all today, man. We got two guests. Yeah, we got District D. They had a meeting last week. That's why they wasn't able to make it last week. But they are both supposed to be here today. So that's a blessing. We're gonna have District D Councilman, Mr. Batiste himself, Mr. Belden Batiste, and Mr. Eugene Green Jr. Yes, we're gonna have both guys today, man. So all you homeowners, make sure y'all get y'all questions together, man. Get y'all questions together.
So who it is again? Belden Batiste?
Belden Noonan Man.
Oh, Noonan Man. What you talking about? Say
Yes, sir,
Noonan.
yes, sir, yes, sir.
All right. All right, all right. Hey, we got Noonan Man on the show, y'all. Noonan Man.
Yeah. Hey man, Mr. Noonan Man himself. You know what I mean? You got the claps ready, you got it ready.
Yeah, you know. What? We got Noonan Man coming. What? Who else we got coming on the show?
Who else we got coming on the show? Mr. Eugene Green Jr. himself, man. Like I say, both of the guys are from District D. We will have District E councilman next week. So we'll be moving to the east. We'll go from the 8th wall to 9th wall. Like we're doing 8th wall, 9th wall this week. Next week, we'll be going to the east. We're going to have the east councilman here. What you say? You have questions? What's up, Tyrone? What's up, Felicia? I see Felicia in the building. What's happening with it, Felicia? Candy lady. I see you, Candy lady.
Felicia.
What's up, Tyrone? I see you, Tyrone. Tyrone's in the building.
What's up, Tyrone? Tyrone called me last week. Tyrone said, listen.
Hey, ain't you
Tyrone called me last week. That boy was like, listen, y'all got to have people on the show, dog. I need some questions answered.
What's up, T-Day? Love you, baby.
What's up, babe? I see you on the show.
Hey, what's up, man? Shout out to all my Carver people in the building, man. We gonna give it a moment.
This wasn't planned, so don't think we playing wearing Eugene Green.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Hey, man,
Bro,
shout out to everybody that's been buying the caps. Kev, you wearing the cap, brother. Like I said,
my reason behind it is we're gonna start it on Wednesday, y'all end it on Sunday.
Hey, bro, look at my dog. Say, bro, I see you represent that thing right. Say, but you,
yeah, you know what I'm saying? You represent the beast mode, you know what I'm saying? A little beast army. We're gonna start it on Wednesday, y'all end it on Sunday. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, bro, it's Carver week, bro. Start off Wednesday. Look, we got Bible study tonight, right? Yeah. It started off with Bible study. You heard me? It started off with Bible study. Man, look, as y'all come in the building, man, do us that favor, like and share. We see y'all. As you come in the building, do us that favor, like and share. That's the only way we're gonna grow. We appreciate y'all. We got a good show. We got 2 guests planned for you guys today, man. 2 guests. We got District E councilman in the building, Mr. Belden Batiste, and we also have Mr. Green. Yeah, we have both guys gonna be in the building. So look, as y'all come in, I know y'all gonna be busy, go and do other things. Look, like it and share it, and you can come back and watch it later. But like it and share it. Do that favor as y'all come in. We see y'all. Shout out to y'all as y'all come in, man. Do that favor, like and share. I see y'all on the ground. I see you, Bree Sierra. I see you. I see you. What you got, Simone? I see you. Man, y'all do us that favor as y'all come in. Like and share the content, man. Help us grow.
And
like
y'all
share the content. We really appreciate that, man. Look, we got the District D councilman in the building. Yeah, we trying to get y'all questions answered. Oh yeah, man. It's gonna be a good show. A good show.
Man, it's always a good show.
Yes, sir. What's up, dog? I see my dog came here ready today.
I see you got your little background music playing in there. See?
Say, bro, I do it for our audience, but I try to keep them entertained. You know what I mean? Just trying to keep them entertained, bro.
My head lost some weight.
Oh, man, bro, your weight loss journey been awesome, bro. You've been having an awesome journey, bro.
Too darn watching the dog to help you out.
Let me see your shirt, Ken. Yeah, man, Kel got I see you got a shirt. Let me see your shirt, dog.
Oh, shit on, dog. You know what I'm saying? It's one of my old creations.
Okay, I like that.
So you got your music playing over there, huh?
Well, yeah, man. Like I said, I got a little music playing.
Yes, get your music playing. That's a good thing. You got a good thing, girl.
Like I said, we got a good show, bro. I like to keep us entertained. We got the best. We got the best audience in the world, bro. You know, you had a long day today, bro. How was your day? Fresh man makeup.
No, actually, I didn't go to Harry Mick today. I ain't probably fuss about the Cowboys. You know, the season about to start soon.
So you don't go in. Y'all be beefing like that, though?
No, I ain't probably fuss with that dude. I said, you know what? I'm skipping this week. I catch him next week.
Hey, bro.
I might catch him before I leave. I don't know. This dude here, bro, he like, you know, he one of them diehard Jerry Jones lovers. He like Derek, he like DL. You know what dude like DL? He's like that dude there.
Why you always beefing with these people, bro? You go there to get a service, bro. Why
I'm
you
out here.
You beef with people.
I see what y'all team putting on the field, dog. We ain't no better, but goddamn, we don't talk about Super Bowl soon. The fucking schedule come out.
What you say, T-Day? Yeah, we jamming. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We jam. Like I said, I try to just keep you guys entertained, man. Try to keep you guys entertained, man. Like I said, that's y'all came to be educated, entertained, right?
Hey, T-Day.
You heard me? What you see? What you got going?
Hey, T-Day.
Kevin playing today, boy. Kevin, you can't ready, huh?
It took me a couple of days to figure my problem out from last week, so I'm back on it this week.
Look on, bro. I see you got your mic working. Mic on.
Yeah, I had to go back to the archives and figure out what I was doing wrong, you know.
Yeah. Oh, look out. Oh, let's see that. Shout out my dog. My dog said I'm gonna step it up to this season.
I had to change. I had to go back to the old school. I had to go back to the old school phone like 90210. Yeah.
What you got going, yeah?
I had to go back to the old school, love. I had to get my old cell phone out and see.
I see Jenny Tyler.
Let me see what's going on my old phone, dog. You know what I'm saying? Because my new phone wasn't working right. They couldn't hit me.
See, bro, I see you learn how to operate your machine and everything, huh?
Yeah, man. It's told, huh?
Yeah. Oh. Back one of the devices away. Yeah. Come on. Yeah, I see you.
You want to get New Orleans on this.
But like I said, like, look, first you got to get one of them away so you don't get the distortion, so we can just enjoy it and jam out. You know what I mean?
Got my.
You heard me?
What's
up, Brenda? I see Brenda in the building. What's happening with it, Brenda? I see you.
Who in the building?
I see you. Y'all do us a favor, like and share, man. Like and share. Get them likes up, man. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. What's up, Lee? I see you on the ground. I see you, Lee. What's happening with it? What's up, Tiffany Carter? What's up, Card? I see you in the building. What's happening with it? Y'all do us a favor, like and share for y'all that just came in the building. Like I said, we have an awesome show planned for you guys. Well, we got two councilmen should be coming in the building at 8:30. At 8:30, we have two councilmen. Councilman D representatives. We have Mr. Belden himself, you know what I mean, and often called Mr. Noonan Man. But we got Mr. Belden that will be in the building, bro. What you shaking your head for, man? What do you shake? That's the man nickname, bro. They call him Man Noonan Man. It's even on his campaign poster.
Noonan Man, Noonan Cat, Noonan Chicken. I'm calling him Belden Batiste.
Say, bro, Mr. Belden Batiste will be in the building. You guys can ask him all the questions y'all want. Everybody from the 8th Ward, 9th Ward. Y'all make sure y'all get your questions together, especially y'all homeowners and people that plan on investing in the 9th Ward and the 8th Ward. So y'all get y'all questions together because it's a good time to invest. It's a good time to invest in the 8th Ward and the 9th Ward. You know, Kevin, I see you like playing with your toy. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not calling no grown man. So, I call no grown man on Noonan.
You ain't gotta call him that, but the man name is Belden Batiste. So he's here.
The
We also
Batiste.
we also can finish that conversation. Mr. Eugene Green, y'all remember he was here a couple of weeks ago. So we can finish off that conversation. Like I said, we're trying to bring these politicians through here, give y'all a chance to just sit down, just like this show, just like sitting down in your living room. Sit down in your living room and just ask them a few questions and your comfortable home setting. But make sure you have some hard questions, some that you really want an answer to.
Right.
Why you have them right here? Because we getting tired of the same old, man. We getting
Hey,
tired of the same old stuff, bro. Same old dance, same old routine, same old what you gonna do. What's happening with it, Prince T? I see,
94
I see it. Do us that favor, like and share. But we getting tired of the same old song and dance.
Yeah,
Y'all come, y'all make promises. I mean, but we need
but
y'all to fulfill on some of these promises.
nothing
And
don't
if
stand
you're
up.
already in office, I mean, it's like, look, it's about what are you doing good and how you gonna step it up. There's always room for improvement with everything that you're doing in life. So I can't wait to have the guys come on. So y'all have real questions. They want to come back here. They love this audience. They say we have the most intelligent audience. So hey man, that's kudos to y'all. Shout out to y'all. Kev, clap them up, Kev.
Hold on.
There we go.
Clap them
That's
up.
what I'm
Hold
talking about. Clap them up. Clap. We have the most intelligent audience, and that's said by people that was our guest that came on the show. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah.
Gotta get
What's up, Big Bird? I
what's up,
see
Big
Big
Bird?
Bird in the building. What's happening? What's happening? Said, bro, we got some Carver news for y'all. Yeah, we got some Carver news for y'all. Y'all stay tuned during the show. We have some Carver news for y'all, for everybody that's a Carver rhyme like and tag a Carver rhyme. We got some Carver news we'll be sharing a little later. You understand? Shout out to everybody that been buying the caps like Kev have on. Kev, would you put your head down and model the cap for me, sir?
Got the beast mode cap. Y'all need
You
nothing.
heard me?
You can still get one. But holler at me, I might have one on the low.
See what I'm saying? Look, people, bro. People, bro. But anyway,
Holler at me,
shout out
so I
to
might
everybody that's been supporting me, man. Everybody that's been supporting me buying the cap. Shout out to y'all. I'm about to say some good news. So look, y'all just stay tuned during the show. Stay tuned. That's later in the show. But I can't wait to get our guests on. Kev, in about 3 minutes, we're gonna be getting this show started, bro. You never really told us about your day. You just told us that you just beefed out um
oh, with
your
my
barber, bro. For some reason, bro, you
you
can't
know,
get along with your barber, bro. You can't get your day started.
I can't complain. I agree.
Hmm?
Did some active activities. Did some
Hmm.
things I had to take care of. We
Hmm.
was off for London B. Johnson birthday. Y'all stay in Texas, Texas. Y'all know
Say
we
again?
every a day off that part of Texas.
Wait, your phone was breaking up. I couldn't hear you.
I said we was off today for London B. Johnson's birthday.
Oh, for Lyndon B.
Yeah, so anybody that works and stays in Texas, y'all know anytime one of the old presidents that's from Texas have a birthday, we off.
Mm. Mm. Okay.
All right,
Okay,
man.
man. Hey, so you enjoyed your day?
Yeah, I was productive. Did a lot of things I had to get done. A lot of things that need to be done. Yeah, I was productive.
Say, bro, that Carver weekend, bro, approaching, bro. I mean, we got
Listen, I
a
told
lot of
y'all I want
events.
my green because I want to start on Wednesday and I want y'all to end it on Sunday. That means when Sunday gets y'all, see all that orange and green all over the internet.
Yeah, that's gonna be beautiful,
Anybody
bro.
post a fight, I'm flagging y'all page, getting y'all that kicked off Facebook. We want to see the
Man,
fight, we want to see number orange and green and love. That's all we want to see this weekend.
no, it's not gonna be no fights, no none of that, man. It's gonna be all love. We the standard, man. Cover the standard out here.
Love show security goes up.
Yeah, man. Like we gonna be standing. That's why I say I look forward. We got the all white party. You know what I mean? Hey, like I said, we got Monishi events. We got Carvey events. Hey, we gonna have fun. I'm going to boat picnics. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I mean, I'm going to boat picnics, and I'm gonna have myself a good time at boat picnics. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I will do that, bro.
Yeah,
I
man.
will do that. I will make sure I have a good time, though.
Man,
On the real, though.
spend the 10,
Huh?
spend the 10. minute 30. Like I told me, Earl talk about this off of air. If you plan on ending your day at City Park, set up at City Park, go past by Carver for a little while to go back to City Park. Now, end your day at Carver, set up at Carver, go past by City Park, then go back to Carver. So, hey, it's a 24 hours in a day. We got enough time to see everybody. All we got to do is make it happen. I told y'all, we're going to make history. Carver going to be the first high school to have 2 picnics on the same day successfully.
Yeah, both unpacked. Yeah, and both of them. What's up, Kanye? I see you on the gram. Shout out to Kanye. What's
Boy,
up,
Kanye
Taylor?
the
What's up,
movie.
Tayaka Taylor? I see you on the gram. I see y'all do us that favor, like and share on the gram, man. Do us that favor, like us up, like us up. I appreciate it. Do us a favor, like us up on the gram. Shout out to everybody on YouTube. Look, like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Everybody on YouTube, do us a favor, like and subscribe. We have to get more subscribers on YouTube so we can go directly to YouTube with our streaming. So look, y'all do us a favor. Go to YouTube if you haven't done it and like and subscribe. Do us that favor. We can look. Y'all know we do our job by trying to give y'all some substance on this show. Some substance. You know what I mean? So look, all we ask is look, hit the phone. Bop, bop. That's all you gotta do, hit the phone for us. Bop, bop. That's all we asking, right? Hit the phone twice. Bang, bang. You heard me? We're gonna call it look, do that bang bang for me. Bang, bang, like and share. Bang, bang, like and share. Come on now.
She murder said, send me a dial.
That boy, murder been going on lately, dog. Woo! Say, bro, P-Town Mo is on the hot seat, sir.
Oh,
Woo!
no.
They got allegations out about P-Town Mo, bro.
I seen about allegations like.
Hey, man, that's why I say that the allegations. I can't say the facts. All I can say the allegations, sir. You understand? What's up, D? I see you in the where you been at, D? We see you. Do us that favor, like and share, D. We see you back in the building. To answer everybody, we say, hey, everybody in that Ram family. You know what I mean? Everybody in that Ram family, tell them we say what's up. All right, Kev, it's about time to get the joke of the day out the. Whoa, wait, hold up. Oh no, baby, you had a stroke. Oh man, look, but I'm glad you okay, baby. Oh wow, I'm sorry to hear that, and I'm glad you're okay. And we're gonna make sure we added prayer to season 4, so we're gonna make sure we put you on that prayer list, man. We're gonna make sure we put you on that prayer list. You heard me? On the real. Sorry to hear that, my baby. For real. Sorry to hear that, D. For real, but thank God you're here. God's still in the blessing business. You understand what I'm saying? Right. And I hate to segue to no problem, fam. God is good. That's what I'm talking about. God is good. That's what I'm talking about, D. That's what I'm saying. You know, and I hate to segue to moving forward with the show. But hey, hopefully Kev make you laugh and feel a little better. All right. So Kev, go ahead on and get the joke of the day out the way. Right. This one for D.
Why you put pressure on me?
What you mean? Why I put pressure on you to do what you do every day?
The Adidas came here and said she had a major instance of incidents. You said Kev will make you laugh. Don't worry about it. That's a lot of pressure on a black man. What's wrong with you? I'm gonna try my best day. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not. How many of y'all out there shopping at Aldi's? What's called Aldi's, LD, the grocery store? I know a bunch of y'all shopping at Aldi's, right? Do y'all go around the Aldi's shopping for 2 hours, 35, 45 minutes, right? Did y'all know? Y'all said we shop that Kev because the food is discounted cheap, right? I said, but y'all realize y'all are getting an employee discount. That's why y'all getting the food for cheap. Now you're gonna be like, Kev, what you talking about? Y'all know every time y'all bring that basket back, get that fucking quarter off that basket, y'all working for the store? Y'all thought about that? So
No, I never.
Get that quarter. Man, your stupid ass gotta get the deals, and then using your ass to work for them. Dumbass people. We all dumb. And then someone get bold and want to give our basket away. Oh, you can have my basket. If you didn't get your quarter away for the day. What's wrong with us? You know what? Like I don't know what.
Wait, Kevin, is it a quarter? Is it a quarter, Kevin?
basket, when you turn the basket, get your quarterback. Y'all just didn't realize y'all work for Elders. Y'all work for all these that didn't know that. But y'all
Say, brother.
the food cheap. Well, the food cheap don't care, but y'all getting paid a quarter an hour to bring that basket.
You just bought it in one time.
You you bought that basket back. Every time you go bring that basket back, you get paid a quarter an hour.
This dude,
Don't
your
and don't talk
logic, bro.
about so check out that Walmart. Y'all thought about this. Let me teach y'all something. Y'all go to Walmart, spend 35, 45 minutes, right? Then y'all go check y'all cell phone. So y'all pay Walmart to come to work. What sense that mean?
What the fuck? Wait, Kevin. Wait, how you pay Walmart to come to work? Explain that
Y'all pay for self checkout. Y'all check y'all groceries, bag y'all shit. Y'all pay y'all tabs. Y'all just pay Walmart for y'all to go to work. Ain't that about a bitch?
one. You know what? This was the Martin show. In this very moment, he'll look at Cole and say, Cole, you stupid. Ah, say, bro, y'all already know, man. That's Kev, the comedian.
Just eat guy in the crib, man.
And y'all already know what's the name of the show. All love over here. Name of the show is All Love Over Here, and every week is our job to bring y'all an educational, entertaining show. And this week is no different. Hey man, like I told you, like in it should be like in 5-10 minutes, we'll be having our guests on. But just like Kevin and I was starting to have the conversation about what's hot in the city right now. I like to talk about topics that's hot in the city right now. Say, bro, OG murder is tearing YouTube up. OG murder is tearing YouTube up. Nobody's safe in New Orleans. Hey, bro, you get on this hit list. Ooh, man, say, bro, the level of disrespect that's coming your way and your family way from his mouth is like, bruh, bruh.
As soon as you somebody going back and forth.
Did you change your voice trying to sound like motherfucking Batman in the Batman movie, Kevin? Female voice, or you want the female voice?
No, I was talking to the milk.
Man, did this bitch try to make itself sound like Barry White? Say, bro, what's going on?
I'm trying to change back to my head.
You trying to sound sexy?
I try to change it back my head.
What?
I'm trying to change it back to my head.
Oh my mother. Say, bro, why you ain't play with this thing before the fucking show, though? Now you're on mute.
I want to do it live so we can see each other.
Hold up, that's Mr. Noonan, man, Batiste right there. Hold on, y'all. Hello? Okay, I'll send it to you again. All right.
And Mr. Batiste,
Yes, sir.
he coming on
Oh,
early.
I see you have your audio. Well, hey, that's how you rather. I'd rather you have the guys early.
He won't come on early, get a head start. That's cool.
All right, Kev. Um, like I said, you beefed out with your barber, bro. It's crazy. They're gonna gob you one day. One day you're gonna come up in here and you're gonna be
He said, "When I come in one day, I'm gonna have a star in the middle of your beard. I'm gonna cut that bitch off."
dog. Look, you'll be too beefed out with people that be having to do a service for you. You don't beef with people that have to cook your food. You
It
don't
don't
do
be.
that.
I go in there humble, quietly. It be them story. I don't say nothing to nobody.
Hold on, let me call Mr. Noonan.
New Orleans this, New Orleans that. Cowboy this, cowboy that. The season ain't even started yet.
Mm.
Hey, out there in the audience, all you football fans, who y'all got Saturday? Ohio State or Texas Longhorn? You don't see Arch Manning start for the first time? Y'all think
Did you
Arch
just
Manning?
receive it? Yes. Did you just receive the link? Hello.
I mean, I got you on mute.
You just have to press it?
He on his laptop.
Okay, you stepped out the party. Okay, yeah. All right. The link that I sent you, okay, is it might not be letting me in because it's saying that I'm not in your contact list. You might have to save me. Okay. Can you see the link now? Oh, I really want you on the show. So listen. Let me try again. Like I said, it's a link. All you have to do is press it. Okay. Okay, so it should be allowing you to come through now since you just added me in your contact list. Right. Well, through the link right now is the way you can get on. That's why I sent it straight to you. Do you have another phone besides that phone that I can send it to? Or look, what's your email address? Kev, talk to everyone. Kev, while I get this
Sorry, guys.
information.
I'm trying to take care of something. Hey, listen, all my football heads out there. I asked y'all a question. Who y'all got? Got
Batist.
one. I'm sorry, we got Ohio State
Mhm.
for one comment. We got the Longhorns for two comment. We get a chance to see Arch Manning for the first time. For some of you who don't know what Arch Manning is, that's Archie Manning's grandson, Eli and Peyton Manning nephew, playing for the Texas Longhorns. They play this Saturday, 11 o'clock. I just want to see.
Okay.
So,
Just
probably,
to read it back to you
so
for
for my football,
clarity, it's
y'all
Batiste
type
Belden
put a one in the comment.
021 at gmail.com.
And the two if you got Ohio State.
I'm about to email to you now. All right.
I can't see all the comments. Who on the building? Listen, y'all come in, y'all speak, like and share. Go to YouTube, follow, subscribe. Ain't gonna cost you nothing to subscribe to the page. All you gotta do is put that subscribe button up there. And you all set. Nothing gonna cost you no penny. Well, like send me $1, like murder, like OG Murder said, send me $1. Mm. We trying to
Say, bro.
build our page up on YouTube so we can go straight to YouTube so y'all can watch us all the time. Right now, y'all can watch us on Wednesdays. Y'all go back and rewatch us again. But on YouTube, you can watch us anywhere. You can stream it to your TV and everything.
Say, bro. How much confidence you have in our starting quarterback?
Which one of them? Oh, we got rid of Haney, right? So we only got Rattler and Shucks, right?
That's what we have. Yeah, I mean, Rattler.
Hey,
That's
listen.
the starter.
Apparently, they seen something in Rattler that we didn't see because Spencer Rattler, I didn't see nothing. He impressed me at all for the preseason games, but your boy Shucks did. Shucks had the numbers on paper was way more higher. He did. They, a couple of scrambles out the backfield. Shucks got a rushing touchdown. You know, so we'll see come next 2 weeks when the season kick off.
Hey,
Now,
bro.
I
We're
don't know
gonna
about
see, bro.
I don't know about those six games. We be better on. I might have to renege on those six though. I might have to go on. Yeah, like playing spade. You reneging? Yeah, we reneged. I ain't know I had that in my hand. Hey, listen. But I put you like this: the Saints have made some major moves. They got some better. They got some receivers coming. They acquired a few receivers on the waiver wire, so maybe that help him out. Long as the O line stay healthy, we got another O line guard, a tackle. I mean that they secured in the waiver. So hopefully the O line holds up for him, and we'll get a chance to see, what he did at Stanford. At Stanford. Or was he gonna be the same quarterback he was in college? So, but people don't realize if you go back and look at his tapes in high school, he was the number one quarterback. He won the uh the high school quarterback competition. Spencer Rattler. So, like I said, dog, he got some talent. They got to put some talent around him to help him out, though. And I think they got enough talent to help him out. They made a lot of cuts today, yesterday, I mean, to get the 53-man roster. I think they got rid of Pop there. They got rid of a few players I thought they were gonna stick around, but I guess Miller, AK-41, and the other guy, what his name is, number 25, I think he is. The running back, he pretty good too. Jones, I think his last name. I might be mistaken. Yeah, I think the Saints gonna be all right this year. We ain't gonna be better than I thought we were. We're gonna be okay.
Let me see. I'm touching my phone. Damn stream. Okay.
We gonna do it.
Okay. It's my FaceTime. All
We gonna
right. Hold on. Let's see if you got it. Yeah, I think we're gonna be all right. I still see we're gonna win about 6 games. You just received it?
5. What y'all think about Charlotte getting cut from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, though? Charlotte gonna at least get a starting spot on the practice squad or something. But I think
Okay. All right. See you in a minute.
I think Pittsburgh done got that ball ready now. So
Awesome. All right. All right. We'll have Mr. Belden Batiste on in a second, man. Mr. Belden Batiste will be on in a second. I appreciate y'all patience. I appreciate everybody patience, man.
questions y'all asked me all last week.
All right, here we go. Let's add him to the stage. Let's add Mr. Batiste to the stage. Everyone. All right. Sir, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. You can hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes,
All
sir,
right.
man.
I'm so happy to be here.
Hey,
How you doing,
is
man?
it
I'm doing good. I'm finally happy to be here when I was supposed to be here. They took all day and farm I was at. And I said, man, I didn't let these dudes down, but they took all day.
Hey, man,
hey,
listen,
brother.
good. The good thing is you here now.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, man, like I say, it's a pleasure to have you, bro. I heard all great things about you, to be honest. So look, just knowing that you right there from the ninth wall. I saw you graduated from FT Nichols. Hey man, and to know that you want to represent the ninth wall. Hey, kudos to you, brother. Really appreciate that, my brother.
All right. I'm happy to be here, bro. And all I want you to know is that I'm going to represent, not going to give you a false um, dream or nothing. I just want to represent from the people, for the people. I've been here 30 years in the community, working all throughout the city, fighting for people, standing for people. But when I look at the ninth ward has been neglected. 20 years, Katrina came. It was so many promises made, and I'm just ready to lead. Any questions you might have, I'm ready to get into it.
Okay, well, we're gonna go ahead and start from the beginning and give everybody an intro of yourself. I mean, like I just told them that you from the ninth ward, you graduated from Nichols. What made you want to get into politics in the beginning?
Well, I'm not actually from the ninth ward, but I have stayed in the ninth ward. But I'm from the seven ward, the sixth ward. But what got me into politics, I started to work under Mr. Jerome Smith. Mr. Jerome
Okay.
Smith was a freedom writer, and he was known for being in Treby, Huntersville, all across the city of New Orleans. So at 14 years old, he took me under his wing and he taught me how to advocate, how to stand, and everything. So he ran a summer day camp that was an extension of the Civil Rights School. And so that's how I got into this, and I call myself the people's candidate. So what we used to do at 14 years old, he taught us how to stand up to the city council, how to stand up to everybody. So from there it took off, and I have been, in this for 30 years, fighting for the people, advocating for the people. Never sold out, stood there, and now I'm doing it with my own resources. But when I see the Ninth Ward being neglected, when I see District D being neglected, when I see the streets, the potholes, the infrastructure, when I see our young people crying out for help, when I see we not getting a chance, we not getting a fair share at the table, and at the end of the day, we call City Hall and expect our councilman to do something, but it's been 3.5 years. They got a lady stay right on Mazan, and this lady fell in the street. She called her councilman, who was Eugene Green, and at the end of the day, when I went and met with the lady, I got her, her little street fix because she was in a wheelchair trying to get in the truck to go to the hospital. He tell the lady buy a construction company. Right there, he declared war because I think I take our seniors serious. I take our young people serious. And when I look at the night ward, too much money was put into the night ward, but we got no results. Right now, when you look in the night ward, if you look right by the levels, the walls are the water is leaking through there. And the Corps engineers keep saying everything going to get right. Something is wrong with that to me. The people say they didn't want the night ward grain, but at the end of the day, they went ahead and nobody's hearing the people verse. Nobody's representing the youth. Nobody's representing the people that's in poverty. One thing about me that makes me different than all them, because I can stand up to any councilman. I can stand up to Jeff Landrew. I'll stand up to Donald Trump because it's about the people and it's about helping our people. Because when I look in the city of New Orleans, they talk about this DBE thing called disadvantaged black people. But at the end of the day, black people can't get a contract. They come with a lot of stories, and at the end of the day, people are hurting. People are suffering. People need a leader. We are looking at Sujan Water Board. We're looking at energy robbing the people. And at the end of the day, who's fighting for the people? Who's standing up to the corporations? Who's standing up to these corrupt people? And at the end of the day, I'm just ready to lead. I don't care who the mayor is. I don't care who the city council is. We got to deliver results for the Ninth Ward. And at the end of the day, we done had 3 council people, 12 years, because each one served 4 years. But at the end of the day, it's been empty promises and false dreams. And then we got something called a city charter. The city charter gives the council its powers. So that means you can hold anybody accountable. That means you can use the city charter and say, if you or the other brother call me and say, look, no, look, councilman, these streets not getting done. And I think the street department didn't get their job. Do you know I can subpoena them to come before the council and hold them accountable? And then we can vote on it and get rid of them. We got to clean the Ninth Ward up. We got to clean this city up. And we are tired of hurting, suffering, and, hearing the woo-woo. So that's why I'm running.
Awesome, brother. Awesome.
Right,
Kev, go
right.
ahead with your question.
Hey, I got a question. You already talk about corruption. And we know the city has been plagued with a history of corruption as a related to contracts. For example, the issue with the IV waste current and the long-standing contract with companies such as Bull Brothers for street maintenance, but as well as we know, streets of New Orleans has always been messed up. My question to you is: do you have any plans in place to address mishandling of funds and holding these contractors companies to the obligation for the residents of New Orleans?
Yes, I do have plans. Listen, I listened to a councilman talk about facial recognition. And when he talked about facial recognition, the same councilman in our district wanted to vote for facial recognition. And what I said no, because they know facial recognition harm black folks, and they know the CIA, the FBI, and all that said. So what I told him on the hot seat, I said, since you want to do facial recognition, let's do facial recognition on these contractors. Because we bring these contractors from out of town. There are streets, like you said, my brother, all over the city of New Orleans. But at the end of the day, they didn't hold the contractors accountable because those same contractors give them kickbacks, give them campaign contributions. Me, I'm running a campaign on my own. I ain't taking no big money or nothing because I'm going to City Hall to get real results. So if we start holding these contractors accountable, and at the end of the day, we can get them. Look, I like what you said, brother, because we got $2 billion from FEMA. Every street was supposed to be fixed in the city of New Orleans. Now, why they're saying they need 800 more? But when you walk around, you see abandoned streets, you see stuff left in the streets, you see cones, you see potholes and everything. The problem is they're not holding these contractors accountable. They're getting them the money, paying them out, and at the end of the day, they're getting away. But look, if you pay somebody to build your house, right? Don't you got to guarantee that stuff if it's 2 years, 3 years, 4 years? Let's see. Don't you got to guarantee that's supposed to work? We see people fix streets and they fix them 1 month and we go right back. The pothole in the whole street then collapse. So at the end of the day, we got to hold contractors accountable. Who
Whoa, whoa.
we are holding them accountable. And so at the end of
Yeah.
the day, me going to District D, I'm coming with that fire, man. I'm coming with that smoke, and I ain't coming to play. And if I don't do my job, recall me and fire me because I don't need a job. But when I see these people and these contractors getting away, like you said, my brother, with all this big money. Now you talked about the trash. Look, we supposed to what? Get our trash picked up how many? Two times a week. We only get one, but we paying for 2 times. And nobody's holding these people accountable. All I can tell you, brother, if I'm on the council, I'm not bought, I'm not paid. That's why I ain't taking all these campaign donations because I'm coming with the fire and the smoke. I want to give the Ninth Ward hope, and I want to make sure that the Ninth Ward getting this shot. The Ninth Ward in the New Orleans East was neglected. And at the end of the day, they keep on talking about, oh, the Ninth Ward this, Ninth Ward that. But we know the Ninth Ward is rich. We know they're rich in the culture. We know Ninth Ward people know how to live. But if we don't get a councilman, they're going to wipe us out with gentrification.
Mm,
Wow.
mm. Okay. Hey, man, look, I appreciate you answering the questions and expounding on the answers. I really appreciate that. Tell me what three things you would do different if you was elected to the seat.
The
That's
first
that's
thing,
definite that we can like before you answer, not to mean to interrupt you, right? That's
go ahead.
definite that we can say that's concrete that we know if Mr. Belden Batiste getting offered, these three things are gonna get done no matter what. What are
All
those
right,
things?
let me ask you now what you're talking about. Citywide, because the councilman holds citywide or just in the Ninth Ward.
Ninth wall.
All right, three things that'll get done. First, I'm coming with it. I'm coming for the streets because I think the streets have been neglected, and if you can get the streets done and everything. That's one. Two, I want to make sure that we have public safety, that we're addressing it in the real response time, in the real way, making sure that we're addressing the police, make sure we're addressing everything. My third thing is I want to help the Ninth Ward people with rent control because listen, we know rent is the big problem, and I want to help homeowners, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because the system is designed to take the people in the Ninth Ward house because we know the Ninth Ward is a big piece of land. We know they want it. They've been after the Ninth Ward for what? 20 years. But the people love the Ninth Ward. But at the end of the day, we got to address them three things. And when I say the infrastructure, I want to make sure the Ninth Ward not going to flood because what happened is it flooded during Katrina. But right now, a lot of people in the Ninth Ward don't even know that the walls are leaking around the levee. And the Corps engineers keep saying it's all right, but I'm scared that that is not all right because the Corps engineers haven't came to the people to tell them nothing or met with the people. I was talking to one of the guys, Pastor Calhoun, and he was telling me about how the walls leaking and other people. So I'll address those three things quickly. And another thing I'll address, if I can go on, I want to have safe and clean neighborhoods. When somebody call, I want to make sure it's getting right in the ninth ward, and I want to bring economics to the ninth ward. I want to bring people, like a lot of kids are down there. I want to have skill jobs, skill training, where not they're making minimum wage, where we can put money in their pocket. So I'm teaming up with Suno, Dillard, Xavier, and Delgado. I want to bring the 4 colleges in there and say, look, I need y'all to train these people. I need y'all to do this. So I want to go to the congressman. I want to go to the legislator and make sure we're getting real results. And the other thing I want to address, people might get mad. The ninth ward has the biggest second line, but they tried to attack the second lines in the culture. I want to preserve that culture because listen, they come to the ninth ward. The ninth ward bring money. Whether they have their second lines or everything. We service 63 parishes in the city of in the state of Louisiana, and guess what, y'all? They eating off our culture, our money. But everybody keeps saying we want to get a fair share. But at the end of the day, I'm fighting for that fair share because we don't get 10% of our money, but we take care of 63 other parishes that try to dog New Orleans off. Y'all eating off us. So at the end of the day, I want that money to come back. And one of the things I'll do, address every issue in the ninth ward. I want to meet with the people. I want to start a neighborhood council. So I'm here addressing everybody needs that I represent in the ninth ward.
I like that answer, and I like that answer, and I like the thought of a neighborhood council. Yes, I mean now you're getting more in depth, more that's more that we see you, and that's what we want. We want to see our councilmen more, be more visible besides the photo ops, be more visible, be more involved in the neighborhood. We getting tired of the same old rhetoric because it becomes rhetoric when you hear from every 4 years, we hear the same thing. You're gonna do this, you're gonna do that, in the same time, nothing get done. You'll do probably like about not you personally, right? Whoever that person that I'm
Yeah.
speaking of in their position, right? You probably get like one thing done out of 5 or 6 that they promise. You understand what I'm saying? It's like
Yeah.
we elected you for a reason, man. You understand what I'm saying? At least you can do what you said you're gonna do. Everybody have a plan, but how you plan on executing this plan? And I heard how you plan on getting these colleges involved. That's a great idea. That's a great idea for our youth coming up to have them with some type of trade. I like your plan so far. I like your plan so far. Kevin, what question you got for the council?
I know this is kind of a hard topic for everybody, but it's 20 years since Katrina. Hurricane plan. What would you have done differently to make sure the night war didn't happen to what happened to the night war during Katrina as a councilman? What you can do to prevent that from happening again? His phone froze up.
Hello? Hold up, we're gonna give him a second. We're gonna give him a second. We're gonna give him a second, y'all. We're gonna give him a
I can't see
second.
nothing in the comments, so if y'all got any comments, Earl might can see him. I can't see him because I press mine again. I might get knocked off again.
What you did, Cal? What you doing, brother? You're always doing
Hey,
something.
I'm on that
We,
Jubilee
we,
phone.
we always shout out to everybody on the ground. Shout out. We're gonna get him back in, y'all. Seemed like he lost. We lost it, but like we're gonna get him back in. I like how he been real thorough with his answers. I really appreciate that. He seemed like he real passionate about what he's saying. I'm loving what I'm hearing. I'm loving what I'm hearing, man. Honestly, I know we're gonna have Mr. Eugene Green on, and he'll get to say exactly what he planned on doing differently because he's actually in that seat right now. So I can't wait till we get Mr. Batiste back on. Can't wait to be look. Let's do a roll call. What's up? What's up, Byron? I see Byron Ray in the building. Do us a favor, like and share. Do us that favor, like and share. What's up, David? I see David Hudson in the building. I see you, David. What's happening with it, dog? Do us that favor, like and share, like and share. We really appreciate you guys. As you can see, just like we promised, right? We have Mr. Batiste himself. We got Mr. Eugene Green that will be coming on right behind him. That's the hopes. That's the hopes. We have them coming right behind each other. We can ask them the same questions. We can get it, and we can get District D out the way today. But trying to there we go, Mr. Batiste, just like he said, man.
I think it's this internet. All right.
All right. Hey, man, you
Oh, you
might
back?
want to
You
stay
back?
still, sir.
I
Once
thought
you get
go ahead
somewhere,
and
you
talk.
might want to stay there. You know what I mean?
All
Because
right. All
all right.
right.
Well, when you get there, hey, once again, we really appreciate your time. You're being very thorough with your answers. Kevin, proceed.
I was asking a question about is I know it's 20 years since Katrina. You running for the seat in the ninth ward. What can we do differently to prevent what happened to people 20 years ago in the ninth ward from happening again during hurricane season?
All right. One thing we got to do, we got to be prepared. When we look at the hurricane and look at Katrina, a lot of stuff happened, and it should have learned from that. But the city of New Orleans did learn from that. But what can I do is make sure that my people prepared it for hurricane coming and making sure I don't make the mistakes that they made in Katrina. Now we know Katrina was a big storm, but we got to be prepared. And we looking at the federal cuts that Donald Trump is doing with the weather service. So we got to get prepared in the city of New Orleans because now he didn't cut the weather service. So right now in the city of New Orleans, we should have Homeland Security ready, the ready, NOLA ready, and making sure all the partners ready, and making sure when a hurricane come, especially for the night ward, because we know when the storm came, what did it do? It did disaster to the night ward. So we got to be ready. So one of the things I really want to do is get this dashboard, right? And the dashboard I want to have to make sure that things are happening to strengthen the levees, strengthen the walls, and making sure that everything is ready to go in the night ward. Of course, we got to do the infrastructure. We got to make sure these 7 pumps are working. But the focus should be on the night ward because that's where the disaster was. So I'll get ready. I'll be talking to my congressman before hurricane season. See, in the city of New Orleans, what we do during hurricane season, we wait 1 week before the hurricane coming and say, oh, the hurricane coming, you better prepare. But if you getting all this information and you know a hurricane coming, get ready, get the people ready, because a lot of people couldn't leave the night ward. We lost a lot of people in the storm because people might say, oh, they can get out of town, but they don't have the money to get out of town. They don't have the resources. So I want to
Right.
find those resources and have those resources ready because so people can get out the night ward. See, some people died in the night ward because they had no other place to go.
Exactly.
Oh, okay, and when you say find those resources, specifically what you mean, for example.
All right, for example, we know that some people can't get out the night wall when a storm come. All right, we know that they got FEMA. I want to talk to FEMA. I want to talk to everybody because I know what the challenges are in the night ward, and I know what happened in Katrina. So they say you learn from what happened in Katrina. So I want to make sure that my Homeland Security that works for the city of New Orleans is ready to go. If a hurricane coming, I want to know what you're going to do for District D. I want to know, I don't want to hear no ands, no buts, and if they can't do the job, they need to be fired because we got money the city haven't spent yet. But I'm saying like have an emergency fund, because some people can't get out of town. And some people they tell go to the bus stops, go do this, but a lot of people can't do that. So at the end of the day, we got to have buses lined up. We got to have real resources lined up. And if the people want to go out of town, FEMA should be ready or some partners should be ready. So I want to have those discussions. I want to bring the hurricane preparedness people and everybody in the night ward, not when the disaster comes, before the disaster, so we can prepare and learn, bring experts what they think and what should not happen at the end of the day. So I just want to make sure we have all simple resources. And if we know a flood is coming, we should have simple things like ice, like water, and everything they need. But they didn't do that for Katrina. We saw what they did for Katrina, and I just want to learn from their mistakes and make sure the people of the Ninth Ward who's affected the most when the storm come, that we have every tool, every resource. If I got to talk to my congressman, I got to talk to the Baton Rouge delegation, I'm going to be one of the hardest fighting councilmen because I come from nothing. I know what it is to live in poverty. I didn't have shoes. I didn't have food on the table. When my mama prepared for the storms, we didn't know where we was going. And a lot of people know that that's a councilman. A lot of people know that in politics, but they don't give a care because they think they're privileged. Their kids don't have to go through it. Their family don't have to go through it. But what about the families that's just trying to make it living in poverty? So I want to bring everything. I'm going to fight for the nine like never before.
Mm. Awesome, awesome, man. Yeah, yeah. I really appreciate the passion, and it seems so sincere. I really appreciate the passion you have. I heard you spoke about recall earlier, and hey man, you made yourself pretty famous with the recall on the mayor. I mean, hey man, that was a brave act. Um, let's talk about it. Cause
Go
like I
ahead.
said,
I'm ready.
you know, you was pretty known for it. What
Well,
made
listen.
you all
Go,
right,
go
look,
ahead.
I just want to go to the actual thought. Like I said, the
Yeah.
actual thought, because like you know you made history with it. So what
Yeah.
made you say, hey man, screw this? What was that breaking point? Like what was that the last straw that just said, screw this? Man, we about to do a recall. I'm about to start
All
it.
right. This was the last straw for me. When I looked at how our city looked, I looked at what was going. I didn't look at recalling a black woman, because at the end of the day, I comes out a black woman's womb. And I will never try to destroy no black woman or nothing. But at the end of the day, when I saw the Ninth Ward still ain't getting results, and somebody come in and say that they're gonna do it. When I looked at the New Orleans East 7 Ward, 8 Ward, wherever it was, nothing wasn't being done in the city. I'm looking at our infrastructure. I'm looking at a lot of things. And that's why the recall came about. It was never about destroying no black lady, because anybody know that I advocate and fight for the whole city. And a lot of people didn't agree with me, but I saw what was happening to my city. If we are living in a city under a black mayor, and whoever the mayor is, I want to put it like that. I ain't picking one mayor, but why black people can't get a contract? Why civil service refused to hire qualified black people? Why is the infrastructure failing? Why is pothole worse than that? Why is Nord Recreation failing? How could you take money from Nord and be funded it to the jail? We taking everything from our children, but they're hurting. So I saw what was going on, and that's why I made it. Listen, I'll recall anybody. If they want Jeff Landry and I got enough people, we gonna recall him. But I put that, I was thinking about that, but people wasn't wanting to recall him. But you know, I just stand on the business, and I'll fight against everybody. And sometimes I might be standing by myself, but that's all right, because my mentor told me Muhammad Ali, the world champion, got knocked down, but he got right back up. And that's how I deal with life.
Oh man, like I said, I love your answers because you don't mind look going in depth with it. But like I said, you made history with that. You made, and just like you said, a lot of people didn't agree with you. A lot of people didn't agree with the decision that you made, but you was bold with your statement, and I like that you stand on what you believe in, and you just move forward with it. And let the cookies crumble where they crumble at, and I like that. I like that. It's a decision that's been made. So let's move forward with it. Whether you agree or not, at least we know you're not gonna waffle on your decision. Decision has been made. You move forward with it, and you can explain why you made that decision. That's fair. That's pretty fair,
Mhm.
bro. That's pretty
All
fair. Go ahead, Kevin.
right. Quick, my last question for you. Let me ask you, what are your likes and dislikes about the other candidates that running against you?
Well, listen, my dislikes, the candidate, the lady that's running, let me tell you, me and her gained a friendship over a while. And she called me. She said, I want to run for District D. I said, listen, it's your constitutional right to run. And if that's what you feel, ain't no love lost here. And she says she running. Now, my dislikes about Mr. Eugene Green. I'm gonna tell you what's my dislikes. People are suffering, people are hurting, and they never see you in the community unless it's a photo op. And at the end of the day, you want to take a photo op, but you don't want to do the work. Look, somebody told me they called him out there to shovel trash. He picked a little dirt up, took a picture, got in his car and left. That ain't what they call you for. They call you because the community is hurting and suffering. And what I don't like about Eugene is he's benefiting as being a councilman because he runs something called Nationwide Realty. What is a corporation of real estates? And at the end of the day, he wants y'all to believe that he's getting rid of the blighted problem, but what he really doing is benefiting from it, him and his developer friends. And at the end of the day, what you're doing, Mr. Eugene Green, you're trying to play the people when we fighting justification, we trying to save houses. You are taking people houses. And at the end of the day, as a councilman, he's not supposed to vote on housing issue because he's benefiting as a landlord. But the final straw was for me running against Eugene after I told you about the lady was Garden Plaza. Listen, these people have sat on that toxic land for years. So it came down to buying everybody out of Garden Plaza. So Mr. Eugene Green didn't want to help the people. So he went to Garden Plaza, and then the people found out he owned houses in Garden Plaza. They ran him off of Garden Plaza because he wasn't trying to help those black people that was living on that toxic land with their children. For years, they sat on there. But the council found money. And look, I'm not endorsing no candidate, but Helena J.P. Morrell found the money for Garden Plaza, and they helped the people. But at the end of the day, it's in Eugene District. And at the end of the day, he would not help those people of Garden Plaza. He goes to the council meetings talking. I'm at the farm saying he did it. I called him out on it, and he couldn't say nothing because at the end of the day, what's more than people being on Cancer Alley, suffering and going through things, and you can help them to move out and give them the money, but you refuse because you're a landlord and you own the property in Garden Plaza.
Mm. So
Hey,
so so he was benefiting. So that was like more of a conflict of interest
That's what I'm
with
saying.
him. Yeah,
right.
and that's what it sounds like. That's a conflict of interest. If this was on Wall Street, this would be illegal. You know what I mean? Wow, wow. And with you knowing that type of information, and he actually in that position right now, in that seat right now. I know that that probably make him uncomfortable. I wish I had him on here right now because I would like to ask him about that. And that's the
Yeah.
reason why I wanted both of you
And
guys here.
whenever y'all free, I want y'all to know. I wouldn't lie to y'all. I'll bring you to the people at Garden Plaza. I'll find one or two of them and you can talk to them yourself. And then you'll see it was true, but he wouldn't answer y'all on that. He'll tell y'all, oh, I got 30 million for a solar farm. That ain't what we asked you. Did you do it or did you didn't? You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And so I got a little slang, might make y'all laugh, but guess what the slang is? Any color but green.
You
Any
Any
know,
color
color
but
but
green.
green.
Running against Mr. Eugene Green. Any color but green.
And look, that's not counting other candidate out. I said what I say, any color but green.
Any color but green.
you know, we
God.
we we was a part of that landfill tragedy. I grew up in Press Park with a molding back there too, but we ain't see none of the money. I wish I would see some checks right now. I need a check.
And see, that's my problem. So when they took care of the people at Garden Plaza, right? Now,
Mhm.
you was a part of it, right?
Right.
So it look like if I was the councilman, all right, we took care of some people, but we didn't make everybody whole. So let's go back and like you said, you was a part, find these other people that was a part, because we found the money. So let's find the money to make everybody whole. Press Park or whoever was a part of it. But there ain't no right in him. And guess what? If I'm councilman brother, I want to meet with you, Kevin, because we gonna take that on. What about the people at Press Park? That looked like a conflict of interest. Because if you gave Garden Plaza, let's get the people at Press Park. Let's find them and make them whole again.
Right.
Yeah.
Correct. Correct. Yeah. Hey man. Hey man. Like I said, you're on fire with your answers. All right, everybody in the audience, this is the time to get y'all questions together. We will be coming to you guys next. Kevin and I are gonna have one and two more questions for the councilman. Then we bringing it to the audience. So get y'all questions together. Get y'all questions together. I heard you say something about Nord funding the jail. Did I hear that correctly?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Lord. So hold up, bro. So we take it from our kids to give to some inmates in jail. Why we stealing from our kids? What's going on with that, brother? How could they
Look.
allow them to make that decision? What's going on?
Look, they was told by a federal judge, I think it was Lance Haffron, that they had to build a new jail. Now, all us marched down there with different people. We say, look, we don't need that new jail at the end of the day because when they built a new jail and they took I think it was like 100 million to build a new jail. That's not counting staff. That's not counting workers. So at the end of the day, y'all coming back to get more money. The sheriff, different groups marched down there. They still gave them. They had to fine 100 million because the federal judge said it. The first thing they hit was Nord for a couple of million. So Nord got a $21 million budget right now. You ask me, we need more. Because when you look at Jefferson Parish, they got $100 million budget. Other parishes got that. So you're telling me we gonna take money from our children? No. Why we taking money from our children? Let's get some money from all those lawyers and consultants that y'all hiring and all these phony studies y'all doing. Look, we got a legal department of lawyers, right? We got the city attorney. That's supposed to be her job. So why are we paying lawyers millions to represent us and all that? Look like to me if you were to cut all that out, make the city attorney do her job, take money from there. But every time they want to cut the children and the youth programs, and at the end of the day, you hear a lot of people saying the youth don't have nothing to do because they keep taking the money out the budget for the youth, and our children are suffering and hurting. When you talk about the Nord Parks, listen, I'm not going to blame the Nord director. At the end of the day, Katrina, remember Katrina, we got all this money for all these parks. Look, Richard Lee, I'm going to give you the perfect example. Richard Lee, they got $3 million. They're supposed to build Richard Lee back, right? They got that from FEMA. So that's FEMA money, that's state money. So they took the money and went built something else and neglected Richard Lee Park. That's why Richard Lee Park looked at. And again, what you said, brother Earl, again, they took our children park money and nobody knows where the 3 million at right now. So that's what they're doing. So when we look at our children, we don't want them doing crime. We don't want them to get in trouble. But if you're not building resources and tools and you're taking their money and we're not holding people accountable, what other you gonna be offered? Look, everybody don't want to play Nord. Somebody might want to be the next doctor, the next nurse, the plumber. At the end of the day, they brought the charter schools here. They got rid of all the programs that our children can make money. Remember, you used to go to Rod Wayne or these different schools, they had trade. They got rid of all the trade schools. They brought the charter schools here, and the charter schools are miseducating our children. So that's one part of the system. But let me tell you this, brother Earl, you ain't know this, but I'm going to tell it to you, and you can go on WBOK, you can ask somebody, look, what they did, Jeff Landrew and a lot of people got together and they went to UNO, right? They gave UNO $2 million. Then they put their leaflet, let's make Nord great again. That sounds like Donald Trump to me. But at the end of the day, so we all showed up at UNO, right? the black community. I organized the black community. And we went there because they was trying to say they want to take all the black parks and want the children to go to UNO and put all the money. But if we neglecting our back parks, that means what's going to happen, Brother Earl? Drug dealers, people going to go laying on the park sleeping. And at the end of the day, we stop them. But wait, Brother Earl. If you want, I'll put you with the people. But when I go there, we got the Hill P. Newton Gun Club. I don't know if you know them. We had a lot of black people. So we go to UNO. Guess who's sitting there with the people? Clapping. Any
Mhm.
color but green. And he was sitting up there with the people, right? And so the crowd got anxious out there. They called him out and everything. And so at the end of the day, we stopped them because they wanted to have a meeting. And we told them, y'all not taking no black parks. And we had a lot of people with us. And at the end of the day, they left that alone, but they still gave UNO $2 million, but they didn't give nothing. And at the end of the day, it's criminal because at the end of the day, this Nord got $21 million, and you know they gotta pay for maintenance of the park. They gotta get workers, and they gotta run the program. That's impossible to do at the end of the day. But nobody's saying nothing. But Mr. Green was up there with the people, and at the end of the day, we shut it down. But we were shocked Mr. Green was up there, and he couldn't tell us nothing. We gotta build. Our children are beautiful. They are excellent. We gotta give them love. We gotta get them hugs. But we just can't force and say, oh, we got Nord. We gotta do more than in that. Because when this charter school system came here, they took over, but they thought they was gonna get the recreation, but they didn't. But some children can't even play at Nord just because their mama can't afford socks. Some teams go out there any kind of way in Nord. Some of our teams are playing in Jefferson's Parish, and that's why they got travel football. So we got to change that culture. And when I'm bringing to the council, I'm going to fight for District D like never before. I'm not worried about voting with all the councilmen to be their friend, because the people going to be my boss. The taxpayers, the people living in poverty, the middle class, the working people. That's who my boss, not the rich and the corporations.
Mm. Hey man, you on fire, my brother. You
Man,
you on fire, my brother. Like I said, you can hear the passion in your voice. Go ahead, Kevin, before we throw it to the audience.
um, let me see. I had one more question. Hold on, I got
Yeah, you like I said, you're on
a
fire,
few questions
man.
already, but he already spoke about some of the things. I'm gonna ask him already. But since you're on fire, um, I had another one. You already talked about the youth programs already. That's one of the questions I'm gonna ask you. Talk about the youth programs. Um, we grew up going through going to different, like you said, the colleges gonna get back involved. I remember going to Just for Success. We had all these different things that taught us as young with the young black men coming up in the ninth ward and the other district. What kind of program could you put in place to grab these young men and let them know, hey, there's more to life than what you're doing on the street?
I love it. I love it. That's a great question. All right. One of the programs I'll bring is brothers like y'all and many other brothers. Let me tell you why. Because if you meeting with the brothers and you got brothers that didn't had a past life or whatever they didn't did, and you bringing serious brothers to the table, at the end of the day, the young brothers going to respect them, because when you look at it, a lot of mothers are in a single household. A lot of fathers is not there, whether you a coach, whether you're a mentor, or whether you whoever. All those kids is looking for some kind of love, some kind of hugs. You know, they get caught up in the criminal justice system, but what we fail to do is give them resources, give them opportunity. So I want to build a youth Congress. Listen to me good. I want to build a youth Congress. And I wanted to start in District D, but I want a citywide youth Congress. You know why? Because we don't listen to the kids. We don't give them a seat at the table. And by us not giving them a seat at the table, they don't feel whole. But if we build a youth Congress and start drafting a real platform for them, I'm not talking about no, nothing that's wrong, but let them say, pick. pick children from schools, pick them from all citywide, and build a youth Congress, guess what? That we will succeed. We will succeed. And like you said, when y'all had that dress of success and all that, listen, some brothers, some young girls need, look, we can't leave the males out. I mean, we can't leave the young girls out, but we need real women to teach them. We need real men to teach them. And that's not saying that mama doing a bad job, because some mama's trying to work 3 jobs just to pay the bills. So they really not home. But if we bring back the old things, because the blueprints was already wrote. But they're not doing that. They're bringing what they want to the table. But if we go back to the Mark Morial days, they can say what they want about Mark, but he had the youth. He had a plan. Mark got a plan right now on the books that no one ever touched, and it was successful.
What's the reason you think they're not touching the plan? I mean, if they
Because
already had one that worked.
they're not touching it, because look at this. The children are a business for them. You know what I'm saying? Long as they got children committing crime, that's a business. Long as they got the charter schools, that's a business. So what I'm saying is they're using our children for a profit. They don't have no do right in them, because our children are the brightest. Listen, I'm gonna give you a story real quick. I coached at Huntersville, and they had the little kid. He stole a tractor right on the park. And when I tell you he stole a tractor, he ran it. So they had a police named Holiday. And I begged Holiday. He died, he got killed. But anyway, I begged him. I said, Holiday, give me the kid. He said, no, I'm taking him juvenile. But Holiday gave me that kid. And the kid, I named him Crazy Man. You know we get nicknames, you know what I'm saying? So I named him Crazy Man. Put him on a football team. But let me tell you what I learned. I said, Crazy Man, I need you to get in there. It's the championship game, 0-0. I said, I need you to light him up and get the ball. Now look, it wasn't because I was a great coach. I just tried it. Crazy Man hit him and scored the touchdown. But let me tell you, everywhere I went, to the barber shop, if I went somewhere, I took Crazy Man. I met his mama 3 days ago. Guess what, y'all? Crazy Man is graduating to be a brain surgeon. So
What?
don't tell.
Uh,
Crazy Man is graduating this year to be a brain surgeon. And at the end of the day, that tells you that the kid is something. I met a girl, put her with some women. People was talking about, oh, she bad this. Those women took her places and did things. Guess what? She's a nurse. So don't tell me we can't get to our children. All they need a little loving. All they need a little care. So I'm serious about the kids, because I did youth right with Tamarine and Fan, and we had an excellent program. So I'm serious about them. And listen, they're going to feel me when I get on the council. I can promise y'all they ain't ready for me. Right now, they're putting all kinds of money against me, because they don't want nobody in there that's right. They don't want nobody that's going to hold them accountable. See, the difference is I'm one of the people, right? So when I come out that council, I'm going to tell the people who's selling them out, who doing wrong. And if the people come down there to protest, I'm not on the council. I'm going to protest with the people, because we work for the people.
mhm. Hey
Wow.
man, having you in place seemed like it would be real impactful. Okay, we got Tiffany Carter. Tiffany Carter says, "Love a real time dashboard to see resource enrollment at so folks can see what's available immediately." I heard you spoke earlier about the dash about the dashboard.
Yeah.
Hey man,
And
someone
that's
else said look, they would love to see this in real time.
Yeah, and look, I got the idea. I got the idea because I saw it in St. James Parish, right? I was honored to see it, and they could see with the contractors. But that ain't all I want to do for District D. I want to take District D in the ninth ward, in all the neighborhoods, and put resources centers back. Because a lot of people don't know the resources sometimes that's out there for the young people. About time they get there, all the jobs, all the resources are taken, and you know who they're taken by? The same people that's working for the city and benefiting. We got to change that because if we doing jobs, summer jobs for kids and everything, everybody should have a shot. But it's not going like that. This summer, I had to go fight for the kids because they didn't even pay the youngsters for the last 5 summers. They have, played with their money, played with their checks. But what they don't realize, we breaking their dream because this their first job. So they're looking for their summer checks and then they be late with them. But if I'm councilman, if you're late with the kids' checks and you're not paying them, we gonna pay them interest.
Pim interest, man. Yeah, that was kind of embarrassing because you had the parents, man. They were saying that these kids still waiting on the funds. Some kids got paid. It's like, man, it was a whole big misconfused misunderstanding. It was a lot. It was the way we looked at it, but it was too much going on to say these kids not getting this simple stipend.
But they're not gonna tell the people what the real problem was. This the real problem. What they did, they got rid of all the human resources departments, right? So they put it under the CAO office. Now, the CAO is trying to handle all those human resources and they done forgot about the children. See, they're not going to tell the people that. So at the end of the day, the children didn't get their checks. But what I'm bringing to the council, when those children about 2 years ago had to wait 3 months after, 3 months after, I think they got their check. August, September, October, November. It was around Thanksgiving time. That's unacceptable. So you should have paid them every day, everything from the first day they work.
Yeah, man,
Interest.
and all of
You
them
know?
didn't get their money. So
And,
yeah,
and
all of them didn't get it. So that was the miss. That's what I'm saying. That's why I say they missed the mark on that, man, and that turned a lot of parents away from wanting to put these kids in summer programs. Right? It's like at least you can pay them and not have kids waiting months to get paid when that was like you said their first experience. Right? So
that's
if
right.
your first experience, you
Some
wait
of them.
months and never got paid. Think
And
about
so,
that, right?
and you know what the trip part is? Let me tell you how you know something is wrong in the city. What do our kids do when they graduate? They want to get farther away from New Orleans because of what's going on. And that right there make a kid, destroy a kid that they don't want to even come back to their city and work because they feel like they was jacked. Feel like they're working some of those kids had to work in the hot sun, right? Imagine working in the hot sun and you looking for your check because they got to buy their own lunch and they didn't get it. We heard excuses, excuses, excuses. But the real thing was to make the children whole again.
Yeah, that would have been right. And then you would have showed them something, you would have taught them something within that moment. Because think about how the parents felt, right? It's like
That's
you had to
right.
get up, you had to bring them kids there every day, right? And then having a conversation of them having their own money and just going through that lesson with them instead of this experience was totally different than what you thought it was going to be. You thought you was going to teach your child how to save some money, right? How to invest in money, how to even spend their money, right?
That's
But that
right.
was a whole different, man. It ruined that experience for a lot of kids. And then,
That's
like
right.
you said, they didn't make it whole. It didn't make
And,
it right. He was dismissive. It's like you're acting, trying to treat the kids like it never happened. That was the
that's right.
part that it was like, come on, man, this is embarrassing at this point.
That's right. And they all made excuses. But look, I want to tell you something else I'm gonna do because I didn't get it in. And I want to get it in. Sewage and Water Board and Energy. I want to talk about them too for a minute
Let's
if I
go.
could.
Let's go. Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
So listen, people flood in the ninth ward right now with a little rain. The cars get messed up and everything. Well, what Belden Batiste want to propose to the council, every time is the sewage and water board, folk, they should pay the citizens. Whatever citizens lost stuff in their house, we got to start putting fines and taxes on the sewage and water board. Now, energy is a monopoly of money. And at the end of the day, energy, our lights, our power grid go out and everything. And then they come to the council and we give them money when they're profiting money. But at the end of the day, when the people lights go off and they be off for days, I think it was in the Ninth Ward, Gentilly, all over the city one time, and people lost their food. Nobody helped them. We gotta start holding energy accountable at the end of the day. And that's what I'm gonna bring. But look, worse than that. A lot of people didn't know that energy sold Delta Utilities. I mean, sold our gas company to Delta Utilities, right? And Delta Utilities now is double charging people. If you look on your bill, it says 3%. Then it got all the taxes, right? So you're paying Delta and you're paying energy, but that's like double charging the people. But at the end of the day, guess who Delta Utility is? Y'all remember the Shaw Group that did us wrong for Katrina? That's who owned Delta Utilities. So what they did was cut a deal with the Shaw Group and gave them Delta Utilities. They changed their name, but at the end of the day, they never asked the people. They never met with the people. They just did it like they're a bully. So we got to stop these bullies at City Hall. We got to hold them accountable and bring it to them like never before because I'm tired of them ripping the people off. How can somebody pay a Suja water board bill $25,000 and they're getting disability for 900? Stevie Wonder can see they're robbing the people. You see what I'm saying? They can see energy robbing the people. So we gotta hold them accountable. And I'm not scared of no councilman gonna be on the city council because I'm coming with it.
Hey man, Integer, like I said, have New Orleans City in a stronghold, man. We can't do nothing about everything that they come out with for as a reason why it sound like some excuses. It's like
That's right.
seriously, it sound like their hands is in the cookie jar because like, come on, man, we asking for some relief. We asking for some relief. It's like New Orleans is getting too expensive to live in, man.
That's right.
And,
That's right.
and the areas that's in poverty is just getting more and more neglected. And you want, just like you said, about all this money that's running around the city, where is it going, man? And it's like you say,
Listen.
how are we repairing streets? What type of material are we using? I'm in construction, right? And you're
Yeah.
saying we repairing streets. What type of material are we using to repair these streets to where they keep failing in the same spots? Why are we not doing no engineering on this? Why are we not getting no calcs? We ain't getting no calculations on this to where we can make sure this we can do preventive measures moving forward. It's like, how could we keep doing? Then it's bad patchwork. It's not
That's
even
right.
good patchwork. It's like, so
That's
we
right.
get the bare minimum when it comes down to construction, to be honest with you. And it's like we have the repeated problem. What that is, we come down with it is Louisa.
That's
Come
right.
on. It's like, what is this? When we gonna fix this permanently? There's a way we can fix this permanently. Why we patch and work?
That's right.
Then we keep paying to patchwork when you can pay them same guys to do it correctly.
That's
That's
right.
why I'm asking, what type of material are we using, and
That's
who's
right.
inspecting these jobs? Because
But
it's failing.
and like you saying, but see, when we hire some of the construction companies and they're doing patchwork, they already know it's gonna fail. So they're gonna keep doing it and keep doing it like you and you said it, why not fix it right the first time? Because by the time they keep patching, that bill sky high. And so that's what I mean about going after the contractors. Because if you got that dashboard, you can see what the contractor's doing. Nobody checks the contractor's work. Way back, we had city inspectors that came out to check the work, so the contractors just can open the street and just pull the black tar on it and say, "Oh, we done the street," and you don't even know what's going on. So we got to be better than that. What I want District D and the Ninth Ward to be, I want it to be booming. I want people to say, "What are they doing in the Ninth Ward in District D?" We got to do what they doing.
Hey man, yeah, like I said, we need to hold everybody accountable. The inspectors, everyone who's approving this work. How could you allow this to move forward knowing that it will fail on you again? Why we don't have any grocery stores in the ninth
That's
ward?
right.
I'm
Oh,
I'm
that's
not
what I was
saying,
about to talk about next.
but let's move on to it because I'm tired of seeing all this junk food being sold, and it's like that's not food. That's beyond
Say it
that's
again.
junk. It's
And
not doing nothing but hurting us. Where's the fruit? It's
and
like
look,
why we don't have a grocery store with produce?
that's one of the things I want to bring. I want to bring some grocery stores to the night wall, but real grocery stores like real food. But at the end of the day, let me tell you, and I ain't trying to rain on their parade, but some of those same stores we got down there, our children go there and they jip them out their money. Some of those stores treat us any kind of way. So we need real grocery stores, and the price are so high that you might buy something but you can't afford it. So I want to bring a grocery store. I want to talk to somebody. Look, let me show you what's happening in the night ward. If I'm making the neighborhood safe, clean, and I'm bringing everything to the night ward, what they say, if you build it, they gonna want to come. And we just don't want any kind of grocery stores. But when you bring your grocery stores, I want you to hire people from the community, and don't pay my people $8, $7. I want them to get paid the minimum wage. I want them to have a wage. I want the grocery store to come appreciate the people. And if I can get them to 15, that's one thing. But my goal is to get them to $25 an hour because, like you say, it's expensive to live in the city of New Orleans. So I want to bring a grocery store. I want to hear from the people. If the people say, well, we don't want, I want them to have an option. I want to bring like 4 grocery stores and say, look, I want y'all to meet with the people and let the people decide what grocery store they want. And when we let the people decide, we don't have that problem of getting kickbacks and this and that at the end of the day because the people decided what they want.
That's what the people need. The people need. That's what the people want. I'm tired of these having these corner stores. They don't contribute. They don't do nothing. We have kids go back to school every year. We never see these corner stores contribute back into the community. But the community instead of go there and actually spend all their money there, going to and from school,
Say that
just
again.
because they're right there. It's just because it's convenient. But they don't do nothing. We don't profit from them, but they profit from us.
From
You
us.
understand? I think all of them need to be closed, and we need to come with black owned grocery
Say it again.
stores
Black
with
business.
produce. Yeah,
Black business. And look,
black business. I don't think none because they don't help us at all, man.
And look, I want to give,
Yeah.
I want to give black males and young girls that's selling that little lemonade on the counter or selling whatever. I want that grocery store to put their stuff in the store. Cut a contract
Correct.
with them. Give them a chance. You know what I'm saying? Because we got a lot of youngsters out here, black females, black young boys, and guess what? They just need a chance. And we got some people that's what? 25 that's out here got businesses, but they can't get a contract because the color of their skin. See, people don't want to talk about that because they be trying to play that little game, want to pitch their
Mhm.
rocks, and when the door closed, they hide in their hands. But let's talk about it. Why black kids or black people can't get contracts in the city of New Orleans? Look, we don't want the subcontracts. We want the money the big shots making. What they'll do, give us a little contract and the big shot making all the money. That should change. Like this grass growing in the night ward. Guess what? Why we can't hire black people or just people that got businesses? Because if we start hiring people in the community that got their paperwork and can do everything, they gonna come back and contribute to the economics. It's simple.
Correct.
But they
Correct.
don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm standing, I can just tell you about my campaign, and I can tell you I got a proven track record of leadership getting things done. Now you might see me getting a little loud in the council. I might have to flip over a lot of tables, but I'm gonna deal with that elephant in the room.
Hey man, like I said, I heard about the passion that you have for the position, so I respect that enough because it's not nothing being gained, and you want to represent the people. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with having some passion about what you do and what you say. We really appreciate that.
And look,
Go
before you
ahead.
go, I'm gonna let you know. I met a young man today. He was 25, right? And me and him had a conversation. And he told me, he said, look, I'm a fan of Yarn, but when I talk to the young man, all he want a chance. He's a school teacher. You know what I told him? I said, if I win, I want to hire you. That blew his mind. He told his mama, Ma, come here. This man said he gonna hire me. I said, ma'am, I'll hire him because it was the way he approached me. He approached me with respect and everything, and he talked to me for a long time. But that young man, if I become the councilman of District D, I'm gonna let him meet y'all, Earl and Kevin, so y'all can meet him because I'm a man of my word.
Hey man, that's how you do it, man. You reach back and you pull up the next one, man. You never know how you inspire others just by being yourself, right? And that's one thing that I heard about you, bro. It's like, look, he's real passionate, he's genuine about what he said and do. So that just was another testament to it. That was just another testament, bro. That was all right, bro. Kevin, do you have any more questions? Any more questions? I'm the audience, man. The audience loving you. They're loving you. That's a good thing. They don't have too many questions. You've been very thorough. Like you'll give
I
us
like
answers.
Kevin already because Kevin's so cool, but he come with his questions. I like real questions. I'm
Hey,
coming to
bro.
meet y'all wherever y'all at.
Hey, brother. That's what it is. You know, it's about putting people on a high seat and seeing if they're gonna answer the question, man. It's like because like
That's right.
we're not gonna beat around the bush with you at all. You
I
know,
love.
so
When I told the people, I said, I'm going on all I love. They said, hey, bro, you better be ready because they don't play, know you? Trevor. Trevor
let
at
me see.
Douglas. He coach at Douglas. His
Okay.
mom and them with old style, new style.
A second line club.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
all
know
right.
you. He said, bro,
All
when you
right.
go on there, you better be prepared because Kevin and Earl don't play. I said, I love questions. You
Hey,
know,
bro. But that's the thing, bro. Look, this show was created to uplift everyone in the community that's doing positive things, right? So
I
that's the
love the
reason
title.
why. Hey, it's the All Love Over Here show, you know. So that's the reason why we created this show to uplift us and the ones that's doing positive things in and out the community. So, like I said, brother, when we bring you here, it's not only to put you on a hot seat, but it's to celebrate you. It's to
That's right.
congratulate you with everything that you doing, the success that you have so far, and like I said, everything that you plan on doing moving forward. So, like I said, you are here, and we're gonna celebrate you, bro. Let's clap them up. Let's
I
clap them
thank
up. Let's
y'all.
clap them up. Let's clap them up. Let's clap them up. Like I said, y'all make sure y'all show him some love. Y'all make sure show him some love because he was on a hot seat and he ain't dies no smoke. He ain't duck no smoke. He said he was coming with it. He came with it. That's what we want from somebody that's representing us. Somebody that we can just talk to, man. Tell us the truth. What happened? We don't expect nobody to be perfect. There's not a perfect person on earth. So we don't
That's
expect
right.
that out you. But could you tell us the truth, even if it makes us mad? Right? Explain it to us where we can understand it. Don't try to talk over our head, right?
Yeah,
Don't try to mislead us. We don't want to hear the word play. We don't want to hear the word salad. Tell us the truth. Give us just layman's term what happened, right? And what could we do to move forward?
that's
We don't
right.
want to keep beating on it. Look, if the horse is dead, the horse is dead. We don't want to be the dead horse. We want to see how we're going to move forward. What you going to do to bring on change? We know what the
That's
other
right.
guys is doing because we see it. That's why we're talking to you. So
That's
we
right.
can see what you're gonna do. So I'm glad you came on. You ain't came on with the rhetoric of this bashing the other guy. You came on what you gonna do, and you say the differences because Kevin asked you. And I like it was because Kevin asked you what the difference is with the other councilman. And I like the way like you ain't come on with the smear campaign. We ain't got time for that. That's old
That's
politics
right.
game. We ain't got time. What you gonna do? And you came with your plan. And like I said, that's why we celebrate you, brother. You survived the hot seat, and you welcome anytime on the All Love Over Here show, my brother. You welcome.
I love
You
it. It's
welcome.
all love. It's
Yes,
all
yes,
love.
yes.
I'm gonna be bragging about y'all show though. I'm gonna
Hey,
tell
hey,
other
man.
candidates, you better not go on there. Kevin gonna get you.
Hey, man. Look,
I
hey,
appreciate
that's
y'all,
our
brothers,
job.
though.
Hey,
I
man, we
appreciate
appreciate
y'all.
you.
And y'all can call me anytime. Listen, if I don't get elected, but which I'm going to win, but if I don't, guess what? My plan don't change. I'm still fighting for the community, standing for the community, never going to leave the community. And I think I'll be doing this to the day I die because I'm ready to train the next person to come up and fight like I'll fight.
Hey, bro. Like I
Thank you,
said, brother,
man.
You've
That's
been
always
great.
good to hear that, man. Always good to hear that.
Yeah, you've
So
been
I
great, and you're
appreciate
welcome
y'all,
back.
bro.
Look, we're gonna need you to coming back, bro. We're gonna need, like I said, because you keep it real with us. Like I said, bro, right now, it seemed like you convinced some people in District D right now. They was loving you, they was showing the fire. They appreciate what you're saying, bro. That's all we want, somebody to keep
And
it real
look,
with us.
look, tell them if they got any follow-up questions, get a pen. My number 504-259-3766. And I don't dodge no smoke. 504-259-3766. And when I get in the council, my number ain't gonna change.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Kevin, any
Hey,
last statements for the councilman?
no,
Yes,
man.
look.
I'm gonna get on about something, but I'm gonna let that ride till next time. You know what I'm saying?
No, you got something, bring it.
No, I'm gonna let that ride till next time because when Earl told me he was coming on, I said I'm not calling no grown ass man, no noonie man.
Well, I'll tell you about the name. Listen. Listen, my name is Belden Batiste, but Noonie Man was given to me by some old men and my mama and them. That's why it's so dear to my heart. And when my mama born me, they named me Noonie Man that day. They say he was going to be a warrior. He was going to be fearless. And at the end of the day, that's why the name was given to Noonie Man. Make you laugh. When I went to school, the teacher supposed to call me Belden Batiste. So I was a young boy. When I got in trouble, the principal said, well, when Noonie Man come to the office, I forgot that was my nickname. You know what I'm saying? And so the principal said, well, why you didn't come to my office? I said, my name Belden Batiste. He said, don't they call you Noonie Man? I said, yeah, but this cool. He said, that's what everybody told me to call you. But I had forgot my name. I had forgot my nickname. And look, I'll give you the perfect thing. Somebody called for Belden Batiste on the phone. My mama 78. So guess what she told him?
He don't
Ain't no
stay here.
Belden Batiste live here.
What?
And my mama had forgot that they called me Noonie Man. So that's why I keep the nickname, because some people didn't know me by Belden Batiste, and they'd be like, hey Noonie Man, hey Noonie Man. And when they found out what my real name was, then they started calling me Belden Batiste. So then they had me feeling some type of way. I said, you used to call me Noonie Man. They said, we know your new name. So that's why I kept that name, because that name was dear to my heart. My grandma, my mama, and the old man, my grandma has passed, and she said, you don't let nobody. Your name is Belden Batiste, but we name you Noonie Man. So you stand by that name. And that name, they did a play on it in Paris. And the guy's trying to get the play for me about Noonie Man. And I was shocked when he told me that.
God,
Hey man, well, now,
So
now we
that's
know what Noonan
that.
Man came from.
Yeah, so
that's
that's why it was called Noonie Man. But before I get off here, I'ma just tell you, when you got trouble on your hand, call Councilman Noonie Man.
I like that. I like that, man. Look, let's clap him up
hey,
one more
when
time.
you turn back after you win this election, we're gonna talk about this plaza situation, dog.
What plaza? Press Park?
I'm telling no, the plaza used to be in the east. Where one time the east was the beast, but you ain't got no
Well,
retail stores east at all.
we was talking about that, me and another candidate, and when we met, guess what we said? We said we
What
want to
that?
make that happen.
Hey,
We
hey,
said we
man.
want to make it happen. And I talk with him and I talk with a couple other councilmen. I don't want to call their name because they'll be like, oh, they cutting deals off. It wasn't about that. We talked about the plaza situation, and we think we know what, well, we more than sure we know where to get the money because it's already there, but they never tried to bring the plaza back.
We say for next year, once you win the seat, that be one
Oh,
of our
yeah,
first topics. You know, growing up in the hood, we went to the plaza. I mean, you had money. I thought
that's
everybody in the east
right.
was rich.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah,
I miss the plaza, And when I go to Kenner, I don't spend no money in the plaza because I feel some type of way. I'll be like, where our plaza at?
right.
you
Mm-hmm.
know. But save the topic, hold me accountable for it, and we gonna make it happen. Cause I might have to say, Kevin, I need you down. There's about to be some mess about this plaza, but we gonna fight.
Come on, man, I got you, Noonie.
All right. Thank
Now
y'all,
you
bro. I
calling the man
appreciate
Dooney,
y'all.
huh? You
Huh?
heard, you heard me,
Yeah,
man.
Kevin, I
You
love that,
calling him
Kev. I
man.
love that. Thank y'all so much, bro. I
You know, we really
appreciate
appreciate you
y'all.
taking
And
your time and
and if y'all need me to work on every project, whether I'm elected or not, I'll come fight with y'all. I'm about it.
Hey, man, we appreciate that. We're gonna hold you to it. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank
One
y'all,
more
bro.
time. One more time. Everybody, let's clap them up. Let's clap them up. Let's
thank
clap
you,
them
Noonie,
up.
man.
Let's clap them up. Clap them up. Thank you, my brother. Thank you, my brother. Like I said,
Thank y'all, bro.
you
Appreciate
always
y'all.
welcome back, man. We
All
appreciate
right,
you,
I'm
man.
coming back. This all but love. All love.
Thank you,
All
my brother.
love.
All
Thank
love
y'all.
over
All
here.
right. All
All
right.
right,
Thank
brother.
you.
All right. Hey
That,
y'all. Hey
that was
y'all,
a
man. Hey man,
6
y'all put some ones in the comments if y'all appreciated that, man. Come on now. Come on. Shout out to Pro Daddy on Instagram. I see you. I see you. Shout out. What's up? I see you, Miss Johnny. I see you on the ground. What's up, Johnny Nine? That's Soup, man. What's up, Johnny? I see you, Johnny.
Hey,
I see
everybody,
y'all, man. Y'all
I
do
know
me a
it's coming
favor, like and
tune
share.
in. We
Like and
appreciate that.
share. Like and share, man. If y'all like that kind, man. Look, y'all like the content. Put some ones in the comment. I really appreciate y'all, man. Being patient while we get him on. Like I said, but he did a great job, and like he said, he ain't ducking no smoke. Any question y'all have, he gonna tell you the real truth, and that's somebody that you want, man. Somebody that's gonna tell you just the plain out true, layman's term. You're not trying to speak over our head. Let us know what's going on, right? No one is going to be perfect, man. There's no such thing as a perfect person. So how are we going to have a perfect politician? It's not possible, right? So look, like I said, take the people that's being true, right? And not much to gain, but just helping you. That's the ones you want, the ones that's going that feel good about helping you. That's the ones you want. They don't got no monetary gain in this. You know, I wish Mr. Eugene Green was here because I want to come right back and ask him the same questions while we got both guys here running for that same seat. We have one guy that's actually in the seat right now. We got other guy, as you can see, he want that spot, man, and he have plans for it. He can't do nothing but respect the man. He came. He said he was gonna do just what he did. He don't mind telling the truth. He don't mind being transparent. That's all we really want, man. Shout out once again to Mr. Belden Batiste himself.
But this remind me of being in a band. You want that spot? Got a challenge for it.
Hey, bro, and look, he's ready. He's ready, and he came like being real transparent about everything that we asked him, and more, and give us like a lot of insight. He gave us a lot of insight on things. So, shout out to
I
him,
just want to
man.
know about that press park. And, we was back there during that time. A lot of us on the show was back there during that time. And we was the first class with
Mm-hmm.
them. We never got no dividends from us being back there playing all that clay dirt and on that field and stuff like that. I really want to know what happened to our chain. We was back there too.
Mm. Hey man, once again, shout out to him. But when he come back, you guys can talk more about Press Park and anything that's going on with Gordon Plaza or the ninth ward, eight ward, ninth ward. Okay, moving forward, we got a few more things we're gonna discuss, y'all. We're gonna get y'all off here in about 10 minutes, all right? All right, gotta talk about this incident. Unfortunately, it happened to a Ram alum, Tamika Bell. Um, you know, Tamika Jackson, she got married. She graduated from Culver. She was a bus monitor, and it seemed like she had a fight with a parent and a child, right? A parent and a child, and it's like, bro, what is going on, bro? What is going on? How hard is it? How hard is it just to do what the bus monitor asks you to do? Why, as parents, right? You why you ain't come just trying to find out what happened, what's the situation from the other adult that I'm quite sure your daughter told you something and she probably exaggerated exactly what it was. But us
Right.
as an adult supposed to have discernment, man. At least when we come to a situation, we can at least listen to what happened, right? Man, and see that fight, bro. That fight was unfortunate, bro. It was sad to see two grown people. And then you got this little girl, this teenager just jumping. It's like, come on, man. What are we doing? What are we doing because your daughter can't follow directions? That's what's going on, because your daughter cannot sit where the bus monitor asked her to sit. The adult, when an adult asked her to sit, right? Like, I ain't see what the big problem, because all right, they said that the bus monitor, Tamika herself, right? She was saying some lewd things was happening in the back. So she wanted to prevent that from happening on the bus. So she said, no one sit in the back rows. I don't see nothing wrong with that. You still have somewhere to sit, right? I
Exactly.
don't see nothing wrong with that, bro. What's going on, bro? I don't understand how, as parents, we can come to a situation and it get worse. We supposed to come there, be able to talk to the other adult and be able to resolve the situation, not come there in the situation and get worse, bro. That was sad, bro. That was sad, man. Did you see it?
I saw it, man. And like I said again, the you know, all you had to do is rewind the tape back. All buses have video cameras on them. So we thought, and like I said again, when did us as parents start believing our kids over adults? But not just only that, we gotta stop letting our kids put us in situations to where they feel as though something bad happened to them. When they come and tell a story like something bad happened to them, when the lady sitting there explaining to you, all I did was told her she couldn't sit past this seat. Put my hand here to stop her from going back. She got irate with me. She came home and told you. See, the mother went there not as a parent, but as a friend, because I'm going down here and see what you told my friend, instead of saying I'm going down here and see what my daughter did on the bus to get to the bottom of it. Because that's what friends do. Go jump on people, not parents and daughters. You see, this lady trying to do a job. Why you want somebody trying to keep your child safe back and forth to school that got to see your child every day? Why would you want to do your child anything? Furthermore, there's monitors on the bus and also cameras. So you could rewind the camera back and see exactly what happened on that exact date. If you want to be a parent about it and find out the truth of the matter. So apparently your daughter came and told you, because she probably one of the ones that was in the back of the bus doing something she ended up been doing. It probably was the ones that got caught. So now she gonna tell her mama, you touched me. Us as parents, man, we gotta stop jumping to our kids, assuming our kids are being harmed by everybody. Not saying everybody's not out here trying to harm kids, but sometimes I use our best judgment. If this lady's livelihood, this is her job. She won't lose her job because of putting her hands on on your child. Think about that. But now you about to lose your job. You and your daughter gonna get pressed charges against, because they did so news. There are pressing charges. So now you and your child gonna be selling mates in jail behind something that you could have actually talked to the lady to about before you jump to conclusion. Does that make sense? So now you lost your job. You're going to jail. Your daughter might get kicked out of school. Who is winning? Nobody. Nobody winning. We as adults got to stop putting our children's situations into our hands and saying, "Oh, I'm gonna go show these. Don't touch my child." Instead of asking what happened, explain to me again what happened. Our children lie. When they're around us, yeah, they might be that child that you know. When they're out on the street with their friends, they're a whole different person. And everybody on this platform can contest of that. Because when you by your parents, you that person that you supposed to be. When you're on the streets, you're a whole totally different person. We have to stop jeopardizing our livelihood because somebody felt as though our child felt as though somebody told them something that they didn't want to hear. Not because it was right, because it was wrong, because they didn't want to hear it. That's all it was about.
Mm-hmm. Hey, bro. As adults, we gotta stop entering a situation and it becoming worse than it was. It's like we gotta. Could we go and show our kid to how to do problem resolution? Can we have some type of problem resolving skills that we display in front of our child so she can know next time she have a situation like this, she don't have to get belligerent,
Right.
right? She could just listen at what the person was asking her to do, and no one would have been harmed. It's like, what are you teaching your child for you to come there and be so upset to where you don't want listen to what the other adult have to say? Think about that, bro. We got people that's getting older, but they're not maturing. And you have children, and it's like you're not teaching your child nothing. That's evident. That's evident. You went there and it got worse. This is what I'm saying. It's like, so what did your daughter learn in that situation? What did your daughter, right? Because as parents, we constantly teaching our child not only what we say, right, but by what we do.
Exactly.
What did your daughter learn in that situation? How could she benefit from that? Y'all have a story to tell, but at the end of the day, it's an ignorant story if somebody don't say y'all was wrong. If somebody don't tell y'all was wrong, y'all don't have real friends around y'all. Y'all got people around y'all that just yes men, yes sir, whatever they won't call themselves, but they're not real friends because they're not trying to help you grow up mature. You understand what I'm saying? If they tell you was right, you and your daughter right in that situation, man, they don't love y'all. They want y'all to crash out because that could have been worse than that.
Right.
A gun. The mom could have had a gun, and since she felt like she was being jumped, she could have shot y'all. It could have been worse than that, where one of y'all could have lost your life, and then you really would have wished you act like an adult at that moment. You would have wished that, but no, you come down, you make the situation worse. We have to learn from this and not keep repeating this, man. It don't, because you know why? They be saying, boy, they look so bad. They look some bad, so we all grouped. We all grouped. So when we talk about this, we got to say what we got to do. Well, because we all grouped. You understand? That happened in New Orleans. This is what they're doing in New Orleans. So that's all us. Because they don't say why they fighting. Well, why y'all fighting all on the school bus? And we right next to the person that accident that. But see, like I said, they group us all together. So when we address the problem, we can't say y'all. No, we have to do better, y'all, because they're talking about all us as a whole, y'all. But as parents, the individual, just because you're getting older, that don't mean you're maturing. We have to keep trying to mature, keep trying to grow. Just because we of age, don't mean we where we need to be mentally.
Right.
We have to keep growing. We're not perfect. I'm not saying I expect any parent to be perfect. It doesn't exist. We already said that, right? But what I'm saying is you got to handle this situation better than you handled it last time. That shows growth. And that's something you can teach your child. You remember last time I would handle this? I was younger then. But you can't keep getting older and making the same mistakes. Because now it's not mistakes. This is just who you are. You understand? So yeah, man, that was so unfortunate, bro. I hated to see that. And then to find out that was Tamika Bell that went to cover with us, bro. It was very, very disheartening. You know, to have her. This lady's at work. She's at work. Nobody planning on fighting going to work. We 40 something going on 50. Who planning on fighting going to work? Just to go make some money, and then you fighting a little girl because she did not want to do what you asked her to do. We gotta do better than this, bro. We gotta do better than this as a whole. Like I said, cause you can't just say them, because like I told you, we all grouped together. They don't. They say that's New Orleans. What y'all doing? I hear that out here. Boy, you saw it, boy. Y'all made the news again. Y'all made the news again. They can't wait to say that. Boy, y'all made the news again, huh? And me, I don't even know what's going on. What happened? Oh, look, and they happy to show you. Look, y'all fighting on the bus. What the fuck you keep saying y'all? Right? This doesn't seem like an isolated incident, but there they go. Like I said, y'all, they group all us together, man. So we gotta do better, bro. We gotta do better. If you know those people, yeah, y'all need to tell them they was wrong. At least you can say, well, hey man, I told them they was wrong, right? That wasn't a situation that they looked good in. And for the mama, she looked the worst. You looked the worst. You came in a situation, they wasn't even fighting before you came there. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. We gotta do better than that. We gotta do better than that. I want to make sure I address that on this show, you know what I mean? Because that just happened, and our prayers go out to Tamika and her family, man. To have to go through this is very unfortunate, but it's a perfect segue into season 4. Y'all know this season 4 we're doing more, right? And it's time for prayers, right? So you know we had D on here earlier. We saw D just survived the stroke. Thank God. Shout out to you, D. We see you here, baby. Shout out to you. Love you. But this is
Shout out to you.
time for a prayer, and in season 4 we're doing more. So, Kev, this is your week to pray. So go ahead on and
You
say the
sure, my
prayer for us, my brother. I'm positive, sir.
It's one
We
you
wait.
last week. Anyways, y'all take a moment to bow your heads, man. Dear Heavenly Father, help me walk in your path, guiding each of my steps with your wisdom. Fill my mind so I may make good decisions and give me the strength actions too, as I acknowledge and give thanks for the grace of you. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Shout out to everybody that's going through something. Look, like I said, stick in there, man. Nobody exempt from trials and tribulations of life, right? No one is exempt, baby. We all go through some, no matter who you are. We are all going through some, and prayers goes out to you and your family, man. We all going through something. No matter who we all going through something. You better
Exactly.
believe it. You know, man. There's no person on here with a perfect life. You understand? So look, we all is going through something. Let's make sure we help each other, pray for each other. That's why we're here to help each other. Nobody ain't better than the next person. You understand? All right, all right, all right. Cal. Okay, moving forward. Do you have any birthdays, brother? Any birthdays that you wanted to say, give a shout out to
Yeah,
before we
man.
move?
Listen, like Earl always point out to me, how many grandkids you got? Well, case is another one. I got another grandson. Birthday is on August the 30th. My dog Cash, the Cash Duplessis. Also, Lil Kevin birthday on August 31st. So shout out to my two dogs, man. Happy birthday to my son and my grandson. Hey, dog, I got some minutes. I try to give them numbers, but I didn't think about it for a minute. Who birthday coming up this month? You know what I'm saying? Hey, dog, listen, they got it honestly, I guess.
Though every week is a
Dog, every
child
blessing, dog.
or
Like every
grandchild birthday. It's like God dog it.
sometimes I be like, man, hold on, who birthday coming up now? Yeah, man. The hope this the last of the Mohegans, man. You know, my dog Cash, man. This is birthday coming up August the 30th. You know, he missed Kevin's birthday about one day, so yeah, so Kevin's birthday August 31st. So two birthdays in August. Shout out to y'all, man. Enjoy your birthday.
What's up, Rob? I see the boy Robert Bowles in the building. What's up, Rob?
What's
Do
up?
us a
What's up,
favor,
Rob?
like and
You're
share,
a person.
Rob.
Hey there, Noonie.
Everybody that just came in the building, do us that favor, like and share. Y'all do us that favor, like and share, like and share. I want to say happy birthday to my daughter, India. Mwah, mwah. Happy birthday, daddy, baby. My daughter made 22 years old, man.
We got 22-year-old
That
now?
is, yeah. Look. That's why I say Destiny making 30 this year.
Dog, listen, don't tell me about it, dog. That's what my dog,
It's
man.
like wow, man. You know, my baby Destiny making 30 this year, but today is India birthday. She made 22. So happy birthday, India Guyton. I love you, my baby. Mwah,
Dog,
mwah. That daddy
can you,
baby.
can you imagine it was 30-something years ago when you came to me and said, I got a baby on the way. I got to learn from you. Teach me something.
I never said it like that, bro. And it's like, brother, we'll say that for another show. Let's just keep moving forward. You know what I mean? Because you always remember shit incorrectly, bro. That's amazing. That's always amazing. But
Man, you know,
yeah, it's about to be 30 years. You know what I mean? My daughter was at my high school graduation, you know. So
mine too. Shit, I don't feel bad. I think mine, that
yeah,
was my
yeah.
graduation.
She grew up to be a smart, beautiful young lady. I'm so proud of my children, bro. God bless me with some great children, bro. So I'm really blessed with that. What's up, Diamond Williams? I see you.
What's up, Diamond
I
Williams?
see you. Do us that favor, like and share, like and share. I'm glad you had time to bless us with your presence today. Shout out to everybody on the ground. I see y'all. I see y'all, man.
I can't see y'all, but shout out to the ground.
Shout out to
YouTube follow.
everybody on YouTube. Do us that favor, like and subscribe. Everybody on Instagram, Facebook, y'all go to YouTube. Do us a favor, like and subscribe. We have to grow that page. So we need you guys to go there and do us a favor, like and subscribe. Help us grow. Thank you. I really appreciate it. All right, Kev. All right. Hey, bro, that's about the last thing on the list. Go ahead and give me your
Oh, no, before you go off the show, You say you have some information to share about the picnic. Come up and
Oh,
say it.
know what? I had information. Yeah, it was a call for information. All right, I received a lot of calls. Right, I'm glad you said that. I've been receiving a lot of calls about the caps that you wearing right now. All right,
Taking the
all
cap.
like we just didn't see you with a cap. All right. So anyway, so look, I've been receiving a lot of calls about the cap, and the good thing is I put another
Yes,
order in for the so I can have more caps available. So I will
yes, Lord.
have caps available all weekend because I put another order in for more caps. I got more coming. So like I said, it will make me real happy to see everybody with these caps. I might extend that 50% off sale the whole weekend. I might extend it the whole weekend. First, it was just for Friday, but the support I'm getting, I figured let's make it a orange and green weekend, and I'm gonna keep blessing you guys with that 50% off sale. So that's the great news I have for you guys. Order more caps. I didn't know they was gonna sell like that. Thank you
I
to
just started.
everybody that shared. Thank you to everybody that shared. See, that what happens when we help each other. Everybody that shared the post, right? I wound up getting orders from people, and it looked like I said, it wound up being more than that I had in stock. So I had to order more caps. So thank you, God. Thank you to everybody that shared my post. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That what happens when we help each other. So since y'all helping me, I'm gonna keep this thing going, man, and I'm gonna have that 50% off sale the whole weekend. So it's not only gonna be just for Friday, it'll be for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm gonna even have it out there at the picnic. So if you catch me at the picnic, I'm gonna have it with me. Catch me at the all white party, I'm gonna have them with me. I'm gonna have them with me the whole weekend. And if this weekend on, y'all know that normally $50, right? But I'm doing half off for this orange and green weekend. I really appreciate the support. Always try to think about ways to tell you guys thank you, thank you, thank you for y'all support. Thank you. I love y'all. I really appreciate y'all, man. You is absolutely correct, Felicia. He's gonna be in the streets this weekend, baby. Yes, yes, yes. You're gonna see beats everywhere this weekend. I
Yeah.
thank y'all, and I love y'all for that. But that's the great news that I have for you guys, for everyone that's been on. You like that bucket hat, man? Look. Nune, if you in town, I can have it for you, no? Like I said, either one. You want that one that Kev got on? Or you want this one I got on? Oh, you see what I'm saying? You know, I'm always representing for us. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. Beach University. And then shout out to that class of 96. That's class of 96. Y'all see that? Yeah, shout out to the best class to ever come out of Culver. Shout
Listen,
out
man.
to class of 96, the best class to ever come out of Culver. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. You heard me? Hey, Kevin, stop that. Stop the hate. What you said, you need one? Hey, you know what? There's $25. Y'all better get them while they hot. I ordered some more. I ain't expecting to sell like this. I'm being real honest. So get them while they hot. I'm gonna have them with me all weekend. I'm gonna keep the sale going. 50% off, $25 this whole weekend. And y'all know y'all getting a deal because my caps are nice. These are not no $2 caps. My caps are nice. Ask Kev. This is quality. That's what you get when you
I
buy
got
a
a
Beast
small cap.
product.
My cap too big.
That's what you get when you get a Beast product. You buy quality. Shout out to everybody that I'm making hats for. Y'all know I'm working. Y'all know I'm working. Shout out to y'all, man. I see we got some classes up here, man. Look, show some love. Put your class up in there, man. Before we get off, I see a 91, 95, 96. Who all we got in
Hey,
the
man,
building, bro?
listen.
91, 95, 96. Where we get off, yo. Who
Listen.
representing, man?
It's not about 95, not about 94, not about 96. It's about Carver. I don't care what year you graduated. Come out there and support the school, man. Support the alumni association. We're the best alumni in New Orleans. Everybody that don't go to Carver be like, man, your alumni is better than anybody I know. Keep that same spirit, man. Keep that same spirit. And shock the world. We ain't gonna be no fuss or no fight. We're gonna make history. We're gonna be the first school to have two picnics on the same day successfully.
Then both of them gonna be packed. Oh,
And
look. Look, B, hit me up, bro. Hit me up if you want it shipped. Holla at me. Like I said, the price is this price this weekend. After we get past this weekend, we back to regular prices. So hit me up this weekend. You can purchase it, and I can charge you for shipping. You know, shipping gonna be added on to it. But holla at me, man. Holla at me. Holla at me. What's up, man? Look, right after the live, I'm gonna give you my number. I got you. Whoa. What's up, Ryan? I see Big Brother in the building. What's up, Ryan? What's happening with it? I seen you say something about 95, man. What's going on with that, bro? 96.
Ain't about the year, it's about the school.
96. But y'all please put this in the comments. Let's put all this to rest. Y'all know
like I said again, ain't about the year, it's about the school.
What is it?
That's a 96 get.
Look, I see Keisha said 97 in the building. I see you, Keisha. What's happening with it, Keisha Davis?
Hey,
what's happening with it?
On the real,
I see.
Everybody tell me the time and the place for the picnic on City Park.
Well, it's supposed to be 12 o'clock, huh?
I don't know. I'm asking. Ain't nobody never said that.
It's supposed to be 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock. Oh, we got some other years in here, bro. 92. What's up, Snapper? Snapper in the building.
What's up, Snap?
What's up, Cajun Levy? Where you been at, Cajun Levy? Like and share. Where you been at, Cajun Levy? What's happening with it?
99.
We see you. Roger that. Yeah. Right after the show, bro. I got you. Right after the show. Yeah. 96. Yeah. I said that, Rob. That is absolutely correct, sir. Yeah.
Man, about 96. Like I
12
said,
at City Park. You saw that?
It's not about
12
the
at
year.
City Park.
Where at City Park?
Oh, I guess we're gonna find out after the show. Where at City Park? You know, Diamond? The exact location. All right, we're gonna find out. Kevin, you acting like you're gonna go and get lost. Like, God, dog, it's only so big, Kevin. I mean, you're gonna see Eugene Green. You're gonna see Eugene Green.
GPS don't work for Eugene Green. I can't type Eugene Green to the destination.
What you say? It's 12 to 5.
Okay.
Any other question? Any other questions, Kevin? They're giving you all the answers, right? What you say, Cajun Leave? You've been chilling, missing the show. Hey, man. Yeah, we've been asking where you been at. Like and share, man. You gotta catch up. Anybody that's been missing the show like Cajun Leave, y'all go to YouTube and you can catch all our shows. You just go and binge watch while you ain't doing nothing, while you on cooking, while you in the bathroom, while you ain't cleaning up. Watch the show. You ain't got nothing going on. What you say? Behind the stadium. See, Kevin, you getting all your answers. Come on, man. You getting all your answers.
That's a
all right. What you said? Snapper said he gonna have detention if you go to the wrong picnic. I mean, what you mean when you have detention? Say, but there's no such thing as the wrong picnic. Both picnics is where you want to go. Both picnics Culver, so like there's no confusion, my brother. I'm going to both. So hey, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to both. I'm gonna see y'all at both spots. I'm coming to eat. Get something, some chicken or a sandwich or a drink. Yeah, I'm coming through. Y'all already know. I'm gonna have the caps. The caps gonna be $25. Holla at me. We're gonna take a picture. Yeah, we're gonna do that, man. Yeah, let's make it big. I want y'all to buy me out everything I have. Everything I order 100 more caps, right? So I want y'all to buy me out the extra 100 that I just ordered. I won't be sold out. I want and Sunday, I want to say, man, I'm sold out. I won't say I'm sold out. So let's make that happen, Carver. Let's make that happen. So I want to sell out. I order 100 extra caps, right? The ones I had left in inventory, they pretty much bought out. So I order 100 extra caps. Y'all do me a favor. They're just $25. Catch them while they're on sale. Y'all know I got that quality. I don't play. I don't put out nothing cheap. Only quality. This is beast over here. This is Earl Guyton. And let's be honest about this. You're gonna love the product. Kevin, do you have anything else before we get off the live, my brother?
Hey man, listen, man. I'll be out there for y'all. Y'all know y'all gonna catch me and Earl out there. We're gonna probably go live for the show, some content. But on top of all of that, I will have the new cigars in hand. I will have the Don Julio. I will have the Crown Blackberry, and I will have some more of the Mardi Gras rum. So y'all catch me out there, man. For y'all smokers like to smoke y'all cigars and chill, nice smooth smoke. I'll be out there with them. Holler at me. Also, You can follow me on Kev the Comedian _ at 504 on Instagram, Kevin Howard on Facebook. Follow me on all level of his page on either one of our platforms. Also follow me on our page. If y'all missed the interview we had earlier with Noonan, man, the man put his phone number out there. Y'all got questions? Hit him up. Man said he ain't running from nobody.
He ain't ducking no smoke. Yes, sir, Brandon Matthews. Sir, they come in green. Yes, sir, they do. Yes, sir. What you say, Felicia? You're tussing rolling this whole weekend. Yeah, it's a Carver winning weekend, baby. Yes, yes, Beast. That is correct. Beast. Right. She telling you to be smart, Kevin. Kevin, you know, I don't know why she telling you to be smart. I mean, she knows who she talking to. All right.
That's a Carver answer.
Yeah.
Behind the stadium, boy, where we always at. I know what behind the stadium mean. That can mean any fucking thing. Behind the bus stadium, the horse stable. What that mean behind the stadium? That's a Carver answer for you, boy, I tell you.
Would you see it? You
mean,
need both? I got you, B. I
that
appreciate
mean
that.
behind tag only what we won last year. That's what that mean.
Yeah, the Beast. Mwah. Love you, T. To anybody, like I said, man, y'all hit me up this weekend. It's going down. It's the orange and green winning weekend. Y'all make sure y'all hit me up, man. We love y'all. We really appreciate you guys coming back every weekend. Like I said, next week, we're going to have District E councilmen in here. So next week, we're going to be tackling the East. So anybody y'all know that live in the East, y'all make sure y'all share this live with them. Share the live with them. Let them know, man, look, we're going to have y'all councilmen on the show. Come ask them all the questions that y'all have. Have them in place on time. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, bruh. Let's be for real with it. We have these people coming here. They want to answer all y'all questions.
Yeah.
So at least come prepared, y'all. Come prepared. Let's make that happen.
Y'all been seeing Mr. 85% talk about the East, Tower Lane and their trash problems. Because they ain't 85% on your ass, boy. If y'all know who Mr. 85% is, Massa with the fade. Hut. Massa said, listen, I'm out
Say
there.
Ryan. Yeah, Ryan told you, bro. Ryan said, don't get lured behind the bleachers, Kevin.
You know, we outside the stadium, right? Outside the stadium.
Ryan, what used to happen behind the bleachers, Ryan? I mean, why would you say that, Ryan? I mean, why would you say that? What happened behind the bleachers? Everybody want to know. What happens behind the bleachers, Ryan? Do you know what happens behind the bleachers?
Boy,
I mean, Ryan, do you care to elaborate about what happened behind the bleachers? I mean, you only brought it up.
He might behind the bleachers a few times, man. I told you I ain't gonna behind that bleachers with you no more.
Ryan, what you exposing, my brother?
And then Ryan been behind that bleachers a few times.
Behind the bleachers, Ryan? What you doing behind the bleachers, Ryan?
How could you get behind those bleachers, Mr. Ryan? That's the question I want to know. How do you get behind the bleachers?
What happens behind the bleachers? I mean, you got everybody. See, Ryan,
you ragged yourself out. Now tell the story now, Ryan.
What's up, Katanga?
What's up, Mr. Katanga Jones?
Continue right on time. Ryan Angeletti, yeah, himself. He was just about to tell us what happens behind the bleacher at Carver back in the day. You right on time. Go ahead, Ryan. You got the flow, Ryan. What you say, Ryan?
Ryan playing music like that behind the bleachers. Say, Ryan, step behind the bleachers, Ryan.
Come behind the bleachers, Ryan Angeletti.
I don't know.
Come behind the bleachers, Ryan Angeletti. We see you, sir. So you saying Dr. Mo used to be saying that? You know you get on that megaphone, Ryan Angeletti, come from behind the bleachers, sir. Come on, bro. What's going on, Katanga? Asking what happened. Ryan's supposed to be telling us.
I'm trying to find out behind the bleachers, dog.
Ryan's supposed to be telling us what happened behind the bleachers. We was trying to get off here, but Ryan just told Kev, don't go behind the bleachers. Something, I mean, we trying to see.
I'm trying to find out, dog.
You know, yeah, they're trying to see if he gonna tell us something. Like, just give us a situation example.
You told he behind that bleachers and Dr. Moore back there, P back there, who all back there with you, right? You know that there's a number.
Were you back there by yourself? You said get lured. Who lured you back there? I mean, if you got lured back there, who would normally lure somebody back there, Ryan? I mean, if you had that type of answer for us, we could have used it right now.
That's that bird calling. Come on back in my that bleach.
All right, bro. Since Ryder won't tell her what happened behind the bleachers, let's go ahead on it in the show, bro. He said go to class. That what Dr. Mo told you? Yeah, Ryan. So you saying Dr. Mo told you go to class? Why did it? What you was doing back there, bro? You never said what you was doing, bro. But we gonna move forward for the sake of time. Due to time constraints, we gonna move forward, right? We gonna let it go. We gonna let it go. We gonna say you back there studying, right? That's what you was doing. I mean, everybody really won't know, Ryan. Seriously, because some people don't even know about behind the bleachers. I mean, they want to know if you were just talking about basketball. I mean, they want to know, Ryan.
Drop your pencil down there, go get your pencil. Dr. Flint, Coach Flint, hey, yo, dog, you come on them bleachers. You know, I don't know Coach Flint back there. What was going on the bleachers, dog? Trying to figure it out that.
Hey, bro. Oh, no, now you the perfect student. I mean, hey, Ryan. Hey, Ryan. I don't know, but it's not time to put on the glasses. Come on, man. That boy said no baskets. Oh my God! So they had no baskets. What was going on?
Well, listen. All I know is the bleachers is a motherfucker. Stay from behind them bitches.
Hey, bro, let's get off here, bro. It's been fun. It's been fun. It's been fun. It's been fun. All right, Kevin. Do you have anything else? You said you would have your cigars at the picnic. Anything else you want to tell the audience before we get off here?
Oh man, listen, I say all my shout outs. I give all my platformers. I didn't want to know what that bleach was about. Was the second bleach, the third bleach?
Huh?
Was the second bleach or the third set of bleachers? Make sure I get a little about which one Ryan talking about. I won't be behind none of them, but this. Since you told me that, make sure I got my fucking eyes open in case somebody try to give me some candy to come out of the bleach.
Stabber said nothing but nuts. I mean nuts. Okay. Ryan just said there wasn't no basketball going on around that bitch. I mean, y'all gotta use the contact clues that he give y'all. All right, come on, bro. All right, let's get off here, Kev. It's almost 10:30. We had him on here almost 2 hours and a half. Thank y'all. We love y'all, man. We appreciate y'all. We have fun with you guys. Seriously, it's nothing but a joke to us. Thank y'all. We love y'all, man. All right. Kevin, you finished with everything?
I'm finished. Me, I'm ready to get off. Like I thought we was done at first, but go ahead on with it.
Yeah. We'll be done. Ryan don't have nothing else to say, so we done right now. All right, y'all already know how we end this thing. Y'all already know what's the name of the show. All love over here. We out. We're gonna see y'all next week. On time, Wednesday, 8 p.m. We're gonna be in the building. Look for us to go live this weekend. Because we going live this weekend. It's an Eugene Green weekend. We out this thing, man. Peace. Love y'all.
Peace out. Love y'all, man. Now, don't do what we did last week. We were on live for 4 hours after the show. Because you could.
Good, bro. We're gonna end on time, brother. We're gonna end on time.